Welcome to the show, it's a midweek delight. The Hump and Wag, where we laugh all night. Tombi's cracking jokes, a mindless Mosel king. While Smu the DJ's gaming makes the whole room sing. Hadouken joins us from the States as Kadath's salt lamp has started to chafe. With Jack Tar lads olive oiled up fingers, Yarny swears, oh fuck shit ass. It's the Hump and Wag, we're having a ball. From TV to gaming, we're covering it all. A crew so wild, you'll never forget. With jokes so sharp, you'll break a sweat. IcklePickle on stars with Tombi by your side. Cockney wit and laughter worldwide. Hanayama stomping a kaiju supreme. Germany meets Japan, a Godzilla queen. Name's the mighty Green Ranger, hero to all. Swoops in daily, answering the call. Misfits united, we're hilarious blend. Discussing the chaos right to the end. So grab a pint, pull up a seat. The Hump and watch a Wednesday treat. We'll chat, we'll rant, and we'll laugh till we fall. Midweek madness for one and all. It's the Hump and Wag, we're having a ball. From TV to gaming, we're covering it all. A crew so wild, you'll never forget. With jokes so sharp, you'll break a sweat. From Brits to Yanks and Germans too, this quirky crew's got laughs for you. We're breaking the news and breaking the mold. The Hump and Wanker's comedy gold. You'll break a sweat. From Brits to Yanks and Germans too. This quirky crew's got laughs for you. We're breaking the news and breaking the mold. The Hump and Wag is comedy gold.
Rated R for retarded.
You can tell by his gear he has been in some wild dungeons. When the weirdest combination of clothing has the best stats. He somehow managed to pull off that outfit only on Disney Plus.
He's definitely on stranger tides.
You know in his head he is strutting down that street like Travolta. Impressive, he's able to walk at a rapid pace while still managing to barely move. And as he walking, he thinks to himself, just act normal, I think I'm succeeding, and no one sees that I'm high as fuck right Kraken! Beat the Kraken! It's called the Fentanyl Shuffle!
There is a certain level of drip that only crack can achieve.
That's gotta be the best pirate I've ever seen. So it may seem.
Alas, dear officer, you shall always remember the day. The day you almost sent Captain Crack Sparrow to rehab. Captain Crack Sparrow
And the pipe of fate.
Crack is whack, he's from Afghanistan. Johnny gets set it. A crack of all trades, so to speak. Rum, no crack, yes. Why is the rum always gone? Couldn't find the rum, so he needed an alternative. But the black pearl, no, the crack pearl, yes. On the search for the mighty crack pearl. Bro woke up and chose piracy. I'll fast travel to my ship, the fast travel.
If he walked any slower, he'd be going backwards.
He's on the mission. Captain Crack is looking for a crew.
Coming straight from a ditty party.
The after effects of leaving a ditty party. This dude is doing quests in real life. You can tell he's been to Tortuga Transpero. The compass pointing at the crack house. Dude's more twisted than snakes in a lawnmower. Bro's going places. Come on, legs, you can do it. There's a party going on and no one's invited. Don't do drugs, kids.
We're back again, episode number 66 of the Hump Day. Who can I hear like echo from? Is it me?
I don't know, but you're really loud. You nearly burst my eardrums.
You're not, mate. You're fine.
I think it's just Tam because she's old and stuff. But, ladies, gents, good evening, good morning. Welcome to the Hump Day Chinwag, episode number 66. And we've got another good show. We're going to crack on straight away. As per normal, what can I hear?
You're hearing an applause.
Oh.
You're hearing an applause. I tell you how. Production value, that's how. Hey!
Gotcha. I was like, what the? It sounded like someone was pissing on the fucking cornflakes. Honestly, it was a bit weird at first. I was like, what the fuck? It's like water's running behind me or some shit.
Please don't say that word.
What's that? Pissing on my confidence.
No, weird.
Oh,
Please don't say that.
weird. Weird. Right, as per normal, guys, ladies, gents, we go around the room, see what we've been up to, and then we crack on with the special guests, and then we'll say hello to you fine folks. So, Destiny's Bears, how have you been?
Tired.
Why are you tired?
Why have I got an echo?
Fucking ask that. Fucking hell, woman.
I've literally got an
Where's he
echo.
gone? Oh, there he is.
I'm just trying to sort out the wife.
I didn't see you duck. I was looking at
You didn't see me duck.
You just disappeared like that. So what the fucking hell?
I'm fucking on a stool, but at the minute, I need to zoom in the wife's camera.
Yeah, Karen, don't worry about him calling me old. He always does that to me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm allowed to. But fucking oof, older. Don't call her old, say older. It's more respectful. Nah, she's old as fuck, mate.
I'm old. So's Greg.
Shut up!
Hey, woman.
So moved the kitty cats upstairs into their own rooms so that Yanni would have more space. And the kittens, once they start moving, add floor space that I could cover. And she went on strike. She stopped feeding them. So I've had to move them all back down, which means I'm still downstairs with them because she needs feeding in the night. That's why I'm tired.
Yeah, which is a bit of a long old slog of both of us trying to get the rooms ready, get the rooms cleared, making sure that everything's out there and everywhere else is sorted. Me putting up the worktops and getting the worktops installed, getting the tumble dryer upstairs and all that good stuff. All for the cats, just to say, nah, fuck this shit. We're not eating because it's too bloody hot out there. Now, what I will say, the weather in the UK has been awfully bloody warm over the last couple of days. I mean, that room was, 32 degrees? So I can understand why the cats are, like, protesting over the temperature in there. And the biggest problem is we can't open up the windows because Yanni jumps out the window and then fucks off. I mean, she disappeared into, bless him, she disappeared into next door neighbour's garden and promptly took a shit in the middle of the fucking garden. And it's like, my good God, as they're looking outside the window, horrified at this cat who's come across from next door and just taken a big Mr. Whippy in the middle of their garden. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Can I come and clear it up? Jesus Christ.
Mr. Whippy.
Mate, it was Mr. Whippy. The problem is, because they've got a dog as well, if it's left, she just comes out and eats it. She just like scoops it up. Like extra protein.
Ew.
Dogs, man.
This is a really shitty conversation, Morty. Yeah. I'm telling you. Yep, totes. Malotes, dog.
Jack, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing all right, mate. Thanks for asking. Me and Abe had a pretty successful launch of our show last night, so I'm pretty psyched about that. I was in Yanni's chat yesterday as well, and I think it was Legatus showed up, and he says that I was only like 2 subscribers away from 400, so she did a little bit of a push and asked everyone to subscribe, and I've got over that 400 hurdle, basically, so I'm pretty psyched about that as well.
Yeah, fuck you. That's fucking good news, mate.
Congratulations. Yeah. Just 100 more to go now, and then I'll be eligible to be not monetized on YouTube.
There we go. Just drop the link into chat, guys. Make sure you pop across to YouTube and give the old Jack Tarlad a bit of a lick and a bit of a fingering, if you feel so brave. Yes.
Right upon in there.
2 fingers of special, and make sure you use olive oil. That's most
Put your
important.
finger way up in there, Morty. Oh, not again.
Yeah. The 2-finger salute. No, I must admit, I fucking absolutely loved the first Jack and Abe show last night. The intro was superb. And it's just the camaraderie between you both. Obviously, I'm quite fortunate because we talk all the time. But to see you just having your own little space, having fun together without touching teapots, it was good to see. And I fucking enjoyed it. I really did.
I mean, it's only the first episode. Let's not rule anything out. Okay.
Touching teapots.
Do you know what?
The name of the podcast.
Jack and Abe touching teapots. Have an image of 2 teapots and cups of tea. What a child I am. But no, seriously, guys, for the first episode, if you haven't seen it, make sure you pop across to Jack's channel, pop across to Abe's channel. Details in the description. Make sure you pop across and have a look at the rerun of Jack and Abe's show from last night. It's stereotypically British in so many ways, and it's just fantastic. It's just a nice break of pace from everything else that we normally see. But Greg,
hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. I've had my MRI scan on Monday night.
Yep.
So
did they detect any spine?
I've got a spine. They said it'd be 2 weeks before the specialist got the images.
So it's still going to be a while before you know anything.
Yeah. But what else? Battlefield 2. 6. Battlefield 6.
Battlefield 6.
Played the beta of that for far too long. Risking damaging myself. So I was all got the seating position, everything right, and then I played for actually 2.5 days. But
2.5 fucking days?
Yeah, I was taking
Mate,
breaks.
You played it longer than I fucking did. Did you actually have a break?
Yeah, I slept.
For how fucking long?
Just a few hours.
Fucking I played it.
I slept a few hours, it's fine.
I played it Saturday and Sunday because I tried playing it on Friday. Anybody that was watching the streams on Friday, this room got up to 40 degrees and the PC just shut down twice while streaming. I was like, fuck this shit. there's really nothing I can do. So I ended up just coding the rest of the night. But come Saturday, I was like on it like a car bonnet.
Yeah,
and
I got on it Friday night, so I played a few hours Friday night to get the feel of it, and then played both days. And well, what I actually did was I went and picked up my friend Jack, who is amazing at Battlefield 1, and plays it every day. So it's like practices every day. He doesn't really play other games unless he just installs them 100%, then takes them off, just constantly playing Battlefield 1 really. So I was like, you've got, because he's a console player, you've got to come down. So I kidnapped him, brought him down, and we had him play a few rounds on that. And he absolutely loved it.
Good.
So yeah, great weekend.
It brought back a lot of the old school feel of Battlefield, which
Battlefield 2.
Yeah, Battlefield 2. It kind of lost its way a little bit and got very. Don't get me wrong, it is slightly samey. All of these games are. You point at someone's face and you shoot them in the dick. But yeah, it just felt better straight away. Up until like 4 hours into the beta weekend, and then all of the cheating died.
Yeah,
and it was so noticeable as well.
I didn't really notice it all the way through until it was pointed out in that last couple of rounds with those snipers that were off the map and we couldn't get to them.
Yeah.
But on the whole, I had no problems. The game ran brilliantly. I had great fun. Didn't really have any problems at all. So, I mean, I think I was chatting to Clissu about it, and we were talking about the snipers on the overpass,
which you can get
Cairo. And people were getting up on there and then using the parachute and jumping from building to building.
Yeah.
A lot of the buildings you can take down with demo charges and stuff, but you can't take down the overpass. So if they could just let that be destructible, then fuck them, they can go up there and we'll just blow it up.
Yeah. No, it's good to see you though, mate. Yeah. Abe, how you doing?
I'm still breathing, can't complain. Yeah, we had a nice little launch to mine and Jack's new show. That was some good old-fashioned fun.
No, it's good. I'm glad about it. I am really, really glad about it. Because, I mean, the thing is that you were both clearly you were both excited about its delivery, and I'm just glad it came off as well as it did do. It was superb.
Yeah.
It was superb.
Cheers.
Yeah. Major Zap, how you doing, brother? I know we've only got you for a short time. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you? Thanks for asking. I'm doing real good. Yeah. Took a break for a while and took a month off and got a new job and just come back at it again and just having a great time. Just grinding content. Yesterday I did a 12-hour schedule one stream. Today I did another 3. So just enjoying that game and all the new updates. Yeah.
Completely programmed as well. It was unscheduled 12 hours as well. Was it a blink and you miss it kind of thing?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it actually kind of felt like that. I was like at the end of it, then I started getting tired at the end. I didn't get tired at all during the middle of it, which was insane. I was just having fun. And I was just seeing how far I could take that crap candle. How far it would fly.
No, it's good to have you. I mean, the thing is that for everybody in the audience, obviously we've had Major Zap on a few times previously, but it's like I say to many of our special guests, it's pretty much an open invite. If people want to come on at any point in time, just come on, jump in and just have a chin wag. We've only got Major Zap for a short time. That's why I wanted to say hello to him first before we move on to Tony. But I'll just say hello to Hanayama before bringing Tony onto the floor. Hanayama, how you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing good outside of it being fucking hot as piss for no reason. We got to 32 degrees outside currently, and tomorrow we get potentially up to 35, which is like, okay, thanks. Why? Like, nobody needs this. Like, go away.
It's probably worthwhile we explaining to the to our American scene, as most of the people that watch this are American, what that is in freedom units. So 32 degrees Celsius is 90 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, and then tomorrow 35 would be like what, 98?
95. But bear in mind that's 95 in your house. That's not 95 outside. Well,
oh no, it's 95 outside. In here it will be even warmer because this is like this house was built in 1902 and is a double brick-layered house. Once the heat gets inside, you're fucked.
Yeah, you just can't get rid of it. We don't have aircon. That's why I've got. That's literally why I've got that there. I've got the portable aircon from upstairs sat on top of my solid oak work table, which I've got like 3 giant mouse mats on so it doesn't damage the bloody doodah. Just so I can keep the room cool.
Yeah.
Bloody unreal how warm it is.
Yeah.
Hello, by the way.
Yeah. And so outside of melting for no apparent reason, I mean, it's the usual shitting on some people on Twitter, and we will get into one of those topics potentially. And outside of that, I've tried a new game, specifically a beta for a new game, which is a top-down roguelike Shape of Dreams, which is fairly well done. And once the game releases fully, like, please give that shit to me. And obviously, I've played the absolute fuck out of Warframe the entire week. Because we can now overmod weapons to the point of getting retard numbers like, here is a single-shot rifle with 226% critical chance.
Yeah.
Yes, please. Just give this to me and then let's have fun. People just gotta die. That's fine.
Is when you find broken specs, broken weapons, and game mechanics that just turn you into a god mode, it just becomes one of two things. Either if you're on the receiving end of it, it's fucking painful. But if you're dealing with it or you're dealing the damage, it's just hilarious.
Yeah, and specifically the thing with that gun is, and mind you, take this scenario into any game. Ignore the game that it's from. Take this into any game. You have a single-shot rifle that shoots a plasma round that will ricochet off of surfaces and off of enemies. Bounces in total 6 times. Each bounce detonates in a 6-meter radius with a 226% critical strike chance. And
That's
somehow
really dangerous.
This
wait
is
a minute.
legal.
Wait a minute. Are you saying that plasma can bounce off walls?
In
Jeez,
this,
Rick,
in this game, it can.
crazy. That's I never seen plasma do that. Well, looks like I got a project at home, Morty.
Yep, because this is alien technology from God knows what century, and yes, this round bounces off of surfaces and or enemies' faces, bounces up to 6 times, and each bounce explode in an 8-meter radius, and again, 226% critical strike chance for no reason.
Sounds like flubber plasma.
Mate,
but it's
like something.
Yeah, but like, imagine you shoot that shit down a hallway. It's like, okay, straight up, everybody dies. Nice, I accept. Like, easy.
Yeah, definitely. Right, thank you, Hairy Enema. Let's say hello to our special guest this evening. Not that Major Zap on special. He's special needs, but we've got Tony Stark. Ryan. How you doing, sir?
Well, we got. I don't know where he is, but you got Rick and Morty right now. Yep, and we're like totally professional podcasters or whatever. Let's press a button. That's a pretty good button, but I kind of like this button, especially whenever I'm talking through Morty. It's called a save. See, we can impersonate each other. It's pretty neat, huh? Damn right. So, long story short, hi. We got a couple of character acts for you today. Maybe we may transform into that boring dude who has nothing to say because he's not as funny as we are. But I guess you'll just have to watch the whole stream and find out. By the way, we're having a sub drive. No pressure.
Happy days.
So if you're transforming into that boring dude, so you're transforming into Paul Hadouken.
Paul Hadouken, who... Yeah, the funny thing is that a lot of people were probably thinking, who's Paul Hadouken? Only one of the standard members of this panel who hasn't actually turned up in how many weeks? 3 weeks? 4 weeks?
I mean, does the fourth one count? Does the fourth one count where he showed up for the last half hour? I say that doesn't count. So it's
Was it even that long?
Oh, it was technically 31 minutes.
Yeah.
Nice.
We'll say hello to the chat in a second, but obviously for Rick and Morty, thank you very much indeed for joining us. We're going to crack on go through the usual process, which is saying hello to the chat, seeing how we're all doing, tangential shit all the way through, and then we'll go on to our topics of the evening. And the reason why there's two Tombis is because Tombi is tizzled as shit, and it's not kind of like symmetrical down the line. I've got Tombi on this side, got Tombi on this side, and then that way I can have Tam in the middle, Jack and Greg, who normally have their cameras on. We've got special guests in the middle, down the way.
Yeah, I'm dying here. Sorry.
No, you're right. You crack on. Right.
But
yeah.
I want to know why I get punished with two Tombis.
I just want to quote Smu over here. He says, y'all are in the big leagues now. You got Rick and Morty on the stream. I don't know. What do you mean by big leagues? I mean, professional podcasters, maybe? Professional podcasters, all right.
Exactly. Thank you very much indeed, though, chat. Let's say hello to everybody. We've got Grim over on the YouTube side. Thank you very much indeed. Theta, hey there, Tombi and Hump Day gang. Hail, brother, Stark of Iron. Much love and God bless. Thank you very much indeed. Legatus Legionis over on the YouTube side. He is one of the busiest mods you'll ever find. He's across all of our channels. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. Working Wolvie, lurking in a meeting. I feel sorry for you, mate. I really do. Andy Matthews as well over on the YouTube side. Thank you incredibly. And Yanni raiding. And I think that was raiding over on... Good to see you.
All right.
Well, Karen M, how you doing? No, there was no sound. So what I normally do is have the thumbnail going for a couple of minutes just to make sure that we're all okay and the back end is all connected, because you never know when your back end doesn't work. It's like, Peepers, howdy y'all. How you doing, Peepers? Good to see you. Thank you very much indeed for joining the OG. Am I on time? Yes, you were. You are indeed. Raven Black Sparrow plays. Heliol. How you doing? It's good to see you, my friend. And Rockefeller, who's a regular with Abe. It's good to see you as well. I was actually jumped into one of Rockefeller's streams the other day, and I clipped one of the best kills of the day during his stream, where it sounded like some Russian douchebag started giving him a load of shit and said, "Oh no, you're very shit. Why don't you come down here and do that?" So Rockefeller just said, "Okay, I'll come down there." Jumps down there, teabags the motherfucker 3 times, and then runs back up to the top to where he was. Good fucking clip, really good. Good to see you, though, mate.
Classic rock.
So say again, Abe.
Classic rock. That's what he does.
Big Money over on the Rumble side. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. And then Burns over on the Rumble side. Thank you very much indeed, guys. Rumblers, remember, like, share, repost, and all that good stuff. Massively helps the channel out. We've also got a lot of channels that are currently active. So on this podcast, we've probably got 11 streams running at the same time. So multiple different streams, multiple different channels. You'll find the lists all in the descriptions. If you can do me a favor, pop in and say hello to some of those guys. It helps everybody out. Davyverse, good to see you. Thank you very much indeed for joining. So just going to skip through to the people that we haven't said hello to. Brother Rick. Hail all you chat muppets. How you doing?
All right. Another Rick.
Hurts Donut. Quit stalling, Smooth. Smooth's not here, sadly. So as you can tell, Smooth's not with us this evening. But it's all good. It's all good. Abe's going to get you. And Uncle Martian with the mountain bike has raided the stream over on the Abe side. Thank you very much indeed. That is perfect. Perfect. More raids. We need more raids. We need more raids. And Burns says, "What is this song?" Mate, that's a culmination of a lot of love. That's a culmination of a lot of love and a hell of a lot of AI and tweaks. That song, I think that song has been tweaked probably about 50 times since we started. Added little bits, changed, because obviously we've had people come and go from the panel. So we update it quite regularly for new stuff. But yes, Rick, Paul is buying stuffing cornichons in his rectum, damn near killed him. Okay. I'm glad you're enjoying watching that. It's a little bit too gay for us, so you enjoy. Dawn of Mutilation, Gate and Lay. Exactly. And Uncle Martin sucks Elo Kira's other retardos. Yeah, we had a
Oh,
Russian,
jeez.
we had a Russian troll in the chat for a good couple of hours the other day, and we had a good time at his expense, taking a piss out of him constantly. Then he left and never came back. Lord Thoth, how you doing? Laughed my ass off. And then Rio's in the chat. Afternoon, Tombi, Tam. Hope you two are well. Yeah, we're living a dream. Living a dream, brother. Just one day at a time. Wait, Tombi? Yes. I be Tombi. I be the Tombily boobies. It's good to see you. It's a multi-channel show. Yes, it is. It's multi-channel on fucking loads of different channels. It's bonkers how many channels we've got. Buddy Hepburn's in the chat as well. Howdy, it's good to see you. And we're going to catch up with our rumblers in a second. Daily Dysfunction just says, weird. How you doing? And yes, Karen, I take the piss out of the wife all the time, mate. It's fine. She might be older than me, but I look older. That's how I win. I win all the arguments. It's good to see you, though, Karen. Thank you very much indeed. Psychotic Mongoose, how are you? Thank you very much indeed for joining. Ref, the heat in the UK doesn't help. Yeah, see, the thing is, we try and explain this quite often to our American cousins, and the American cousins all laugh at us in freedom units and aircon. In the UK, our houses are designed to keep the heat in. They're not designed to get rid of the heat very well. They're all brick built. They're all insulated. Doesn't ever get cool in our houses. Hence why I've got the aircon unit on this bloody side. It's the only way to keep the room cool. And
it didn't help that we actually upgraded our insulation.
Yeah, it's got even more than standard. So, and then Miss Leslie over on the Rumble side. Hello, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you very much indeed for joining. And Lady Midnight's in the house as well. Hey. Hopefully you, the boys, and the other half are doing very well. It's good to see you. Good to see you. Skipping through, who haven't I said hello to? I know Uncle Pudge is lurking. I know he's lurking. Yeah, I've said hello to everybody. And then Uncle Pudge. Yo, what up, Tombi? Yes, mate, I had to go get it for you. I had to go get what is arguably the best bit of merch, apart from probably Yanni's merch. It's his whitey socks. Now, that could mean a certain platform. It could mean a certain platform. It can mean whatever you want it to mean. But there's a giant, big middle finger as well. It's a bloody comfy hoodie. It's just too warm to wear it at the minute. Hence why I'm not. But it's good to see Uncle Pudge. And who else we got? Going skipping through. Steve. Various words of greetings. Thank you very much indeed for joining. We have got fuckload of people in chat. It's good to see you all. I'm racing through as quickly as we can do and see if we can get onto the topics. We could be on for a record. Normally, our intros are about an hour and freaking half. Karen said Canadian here was 36 degrees a couple of days ago. Holy shit. That's nasty.
Yeah, that's no bueno. No bueno.
Uncle Pudge just says, freedom units. Yes. Freedom. Did you notice I put God's time zone in the Twitter post? That's your fucking fault. Every time I look at Eastern Standard Time, or what is Eastern Daylight Time, I just have to put GTZ after it. God's time zone. Good to see you there, my friend. Right. Merch. Yes. Who am I going to say hello to? Night Saber. I did notice it. Yes, mate. I fucking love it. It's hilarious. And I can't get out of not saying freedom units. Everything's freedom units. Highly organized. We try. We certainly do try at times. Now, obviously, we were slightly late and gay because a certain witch who can't be with us today didn't turn off a stream until like 2 minutes before the stream was due to start. It was a fucking race to get it all up and running. But I did it, and here we are. Cross 43. How you doing? It's good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, freedom units, mate. Freedom units. Are we supposed to be seeing the grid? Yes, this is the grid. This is the panel. The panel of awesomeness. No pressure. Daily Dysfunction to Paul Hadouken. Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Exactly.
I just want to give a shout out to Buddy Hepburn. He's a fellow Morty. Gotta have more Mortys out there.
You do. The more bloody Mortys, the better. And I'm just going to drop in Scooby Pops. Give, send, go. Let's do it live. Give, send, go. I'm just going to drop it into the link, guys. So Scooby Pop's got a Give, Send, Go currently running. If you can forgive that massive coffee tomorrow and just have a smaller coffee or have no coffee at all, please consider dropping $5 across to the Give, Send, Go. Link is in the description. Link is in the chat. Go and stick a dib-dob and all that good stuff. Everything is gratefully received as always. And if you cannot afford it, don't be disheartened. Shares and prayers are always welcome. Shares and prayers are always welcome.
I definitely want to give a shout out to Scoobs, the guy who's proverbially got his hand up our ass. Yeah, he kind of produces for that show or whatever. So you know, check her out. Get her to 500. Give her those watch hours.
She's not far off. She's not far off, to be honest. Raven Black Sparrow says still here, lurking and driving. Yeah, you just drive safe, mate. Drive safe. Don't want any accidents today. Don't want any accidents today. Winter will be grand with that hoodie, mate. I cannot wait. I can't wait for the temperature to drop because one of the things that Tommy likes to do is just stay in shorts all year round and just put the hoodie on, and that's how I'm going to exist. Is going to be a YT socks and then a sexy pair of man shorts. Who haven't I said hello? I think we said hello to everybody. Skipping through. And then Jonathan Stevie. Hello, you fancy fuckers. How you doing? It's good to see you. Smu the DJ. I am excused due to work. Paul is just late and gay. Correct.
Indeed.
Correct. And that is it. We are caught up on the chat. Thank you very much indeed for hanging around with us while we say hello. Right. That is a record. 41 minutes and 32 seconds. The intro is done. We're going to start looking at our topics. Right.
The topics.
I've got to find them first. It's like, holy shit. Mate, like, I keep on flicking up different screens, and it's like, shit and death. When you've got this fucking setup, and there's like 4 screens, you put something on one screen, and you can never fucking find it. No matter how good I look, you can never fucking find it.
Jeez,
right.
Did you say 4 screens? What are you driving, a mech? Yeah, what kind of Gundam is that? Damn.
Mate, you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. The technical real estate I've got available for sticking screens up, and yeah, 4 screens. This one's split up into 3. That one's the main screen. That's the Diddy screen that's got the chat on it, and that one's got all of the topics and whatever. But I want to first switch us through to have a look at this in the UK. So most people in the UK might be aware of the bullshit that's currently happening. Now, don't get me wrong, America, you've got your issues with illegal immigrants. UK has got it in fucking spades right now. And whilst the American government now, the previous administration definitely weren't, the current administration in America is doing their damnedest to remove as many of the illegals as possible. In the UK, they're kind of like trying to put them up in freaking local neighborhoods. So let's have a look at this little gem from somewhere that's not too far away from Tombi's house, actually. It's probably around about 40 minutes away from where we are. But a fucking... do you know what? I hate fucking ads. I really fucking hate ads.
Wear the best walking shoes that are suitable for men to wear all day. All right. And they're not Crocs. Definitely not Crocs.
No, they're not. And do you know what the worst thing is? I've got U-Block Origin on. Do you know what? Right, okay, so a council in the UK, so council is a lot like our tiny little states. Council ask High Court to stop housing the hotel migrants. An Essex council has asked the High Court to stop a hotel from being used to house migrants following weeks upon weeks of protests. Epping Forest District Council applied on Tuesday for an interim High Court injunction to prevent the Bell Hotel from being used to accommodate asylum seekers. And the council is requesting that the ban take effect 14 days after the injunction is approved. citing clear risk of further escalating community tensions. Now, for those people that haven't actually seen this, including those people on the panel, there's been mass protests in the UK around these hotels that have been used to dump what arguably are illegal migrants who we haven't got a fucking clue who they are, where they come from, their status, their criminal history, and they are literally being housed in hotels with no security, the ability to go as they please, no character assessment, no nothing, and they are being put in places where they're close to schools, they're close to high-value properties, they're close to nice things that they haven't seen, and as a result, you've got massive amounts of crime now spreading from these locations.
And for those that don't know anything about the UK or that specific area, it used to be, not so long ago, a really pretty little country town.
Yeah.
Very nice, low crime rate.
Epping Forest protests. So I'm going to start getting up some of the videos, but the thing is that they're currently abusing the locals in the Epping Forest. So where they've gone out to do their protests, so the residents of Epping Forest are protesting legally. They're going to these places and saying, no, we don't want these people here. There's been no fights from these individuals, but then you get agitators, which we're seeing in America. Let's face it, the FBI really, really love to send agitators in because then that gives them an excuse to arrest people. What we're seeing in the UK is a lot of ethnic, illegal agitators just suddenly turn up and causing enough problems that the locals are getting arrested. And it's tarnishing the point of the protests. So it's absolutely freaking Valkyria. It's good to see you, mate. So it's absolutely insane certainly for someone who's born in the UK to see this sort of shit. Try and protest against it, and you end up being the perpetrator of no crime whatsoever. You're just trying to stick up for the local area. We don't want this shit. We're fucking sick and tired of it. We've been sick and tired of this for the last 10, 20 years. And it's not getting any better. They are coming over from the boatloads from France. They are being escorted to these locations amongst very vulnerable neighborhoods at times, especially with young kids in schools and primary schools and nurseries. And we've got no idea who they are. There's no assessment of their status in the UK. Greg, what do you think?
Is he back yet?
Nope, Greg is still BRB.
That's fine. Abe, what's your thoughts on this, mate?
I've seen a few videos recently where people have actually gone into some of these hotels to see what it's actually like for the migrants. Shock horror, not a single woman, not a single child in sight. And they're just living it up.
And this is one of the fundamental problems we've got, because let's face it, none of them are asylum seekers. They're all economic migrants, and
yes,
they're illegal migrants that are just coming here because it's cheers easy. They're going to get a load of money put in their pocket, and you look at some of the most recent examples. In this hotel, they're all hanging out the window, laughing at the protesters whilst holding things like brand new iPhones.
Yep.
Absolutely fucking shocking.
All of which is just given to them. Now, bearing in mind, these people as well aren't supposed to be working at all. And these are the people who do the delivery jobs for things like Just Eat or Uber Eats and things like that.
Yep. And there's videos from a hotel in London over the weekend where they bust a load of these guys in at 2 o'clock in the morning. Now, if you're bushing people into a hotel at 2 o'clock in the morning under the cover of darkness, you're doing something fucking wrong and shady, and you're trying to fucking hide it. Next day, what do we see? We see them all lined up with new mopeds, new mobile phones, all going off to do their delivery jobs. They're not allowed to fucking work. They're not allowed to be working, especially not during an asylum process. And especially not illegals. Fucking grips my shit.
Yep.
Melly K, hostile takeover happening in Canada as well. It's the one saving grace with all of this is that America are really starting to clamp down on it. The Biden administration really didn't want to because that's where a lot of their voters wanted to come from. But I'm glad America's starting to fucking see the sense and is starting to right itself. It's still slow going, But the UK,
but we're just a bloody laughing stock because this isn't new. This has been going on 25, 30 years, and it started with the Romanian gypsies.
Yeah.
And that was bad enough. Now all it is men 18 to 30. And it is economic. They're not in danger.
It's military-aged males.
Yeah.
That's all you see is military-aged males in these locations, in these hotels, in these windows. I would say if there's 10,000 people come across on boats, you'll probably have no more than 10 children, and you'll probably have no more than 3 women. They're all military-aged males. And they're coming here, boatloads. France, the funny thing is that there was a recent video where they were stopping the boats over on the France side of the channel and using the razor blade cutting up the dinghies. Only the fact that France is actually purchasing all of these boats and then sending them across.
And the video of them cutting up the boat was staged as a publicity stunt.
Yes, because I've seen other videos of them sticking the dinghies that were left on the beaches, putting them on lorries, and then ferrying them straight back to France.
Yep.
The French are doing nothing about it, and what happens now is this will create a negative feedback loop. We'll get more people coming here that we don't need and don't want. Our people will start leaving the country en masse, and then the government will turn around and say, well, now we need more people. And then they'll keep importing them. And it just goes round and round until Britain is nothing more than a third world country.
I can't wait. No disrespect to anybody that wants to still live in the UK. I've had enough. I can't wait for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, whenever we can get it done, to move out of the UK. Because the UK is no longer the country that I was brought up in. I don't recognise it anymore. I'm fucking sick and tired of it.
Yep.
Smu the DJ says queer Starmer's regime is fucking retarded. Yeah. And anybody that's paying attention to the UK politics right now, the Chancellor's just greenlit a tax raid on pensions.
Yep.
These are people that have paid into pots all their lives, and suddenly the government's taking money away from them. That's like saving up you're working all your life, you're paying into a private or a public pension, you're just about to come up for your retirement, and guess what? Because of the amount of migrants that we now have to pay for, and all these houses and the hotels we've got to pay for, now I'm going to take 20% of your pension value because we need to plug the hole for those guys. They need it more than you do. Even though you've worked all your life, even though you've been paying your bills, that doesn't fucking matter, guys. These guys, these asylum seekers, these illegals, they've got nothing. Please feel sorry for them and gleefully hand over 20% of your pensions. Get fucked.
I'll do something for them. I'd gladly buy a plane ticket a day and send one fucker home a day.
Yeah. I've got the problem is that the problem is you would then be labeled a bigot and a racist, and then you'll get arrested for even suggesting it.
I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm not bigoted. I'm not racist.
It's an absolute joke, but that's what's happening.
I'm not bigoted or racist. I'm just sick of scumbags coming over here thinking they own our fucking country and we get treated like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Careful, Sam. You're not allowed to call them scumbags because the police will get all upset about it. You're not even allowed to call shoplifters scumbags nowadays.
Yep. Lindsay,
I can call them fucking assholes.
All right then, rapist, abusive bastards.
Much more factually correct.
Lindsay, the cynical says, I'm a proud American and absolutely angry over what's happening in the UK, how the British people are being treated by those that are supposed to represent them. Vile is an understatement. And the problem is, I've said this before on the panel, the systematic removal of all of our rights in the UK to even protest properly has been very systematic, very deliberate. The choices that they're making and things that they're putting into legislation and law, half the time they're not even making people aware of it, and they're just shoehorning these things in place.
Yeah.
We need to get rid of the European freaking Court of Human Rights. We need to bin that shit.
Yep.
Fucking, this will make you laugh. My American brothers and sisters, listen to this shit. We can't deport a criminal from this country back to his home country because his child will not be able to have chicken nuggets in that country. Make that make sense. It's bollocks. It's fucking shit.
Holy fuck. I swear, the drama, the reality. Oh my god, no chicken nuggies. I need to go back. I need to go back to the UK. Yep. You know what? I'm gonna go and steal that car stereo so we can buy your chicken nuggies. All right.
And that's what's happening. Honestly, we couldn't deport someone over chicken nuggets. We couldn't deport someone else because of fucking some stupid rules. So Valkyria says, I'm just waiting for Sharia law to stop happening in the UK or start happening, as I'm sure it will. Yeah. There's areas, obviously, I will probably lean on Jack on this one, but there's areas of Birmingham, they're almost certainly trying to enforce Sharia law solely.
Yeah.
Fucking insane.
Yeah.
Uncle Marty says, well, chicken nuggies are greater than Law and Order, hence why we had Law and Order. Yes. Daly says, I'm totally serious. I have the tism. I've noticed patterns and researched it. Please leave while you can. Once they lock you down, you will not be able to leave. Yeah, that's also true.
This is how evil our government has become. Like Tombi was mentioning before, right, with the pensioners. They're now facing the choice, and this is by the government's own desires, to either freeze pensioners to death so that they don't have to pay them anything, or tax them to death. Those are the choices our government are choosing between. If that is not the very definition of evil, I don't know what is. Even the whole migration issue aside, that is evil.
And just to hammer that point as well. So when the Labour government came in, they supposedly had a 22 billion hole that they wanted to kind of like plug, blaming the last government. The quickest and dirtiest way was to take the winter fuel allowance, which allows older pensioners with limited funds to have heating for the whole of the winter, because it does get fucking cold here and they don't have a lot of money, and the energy prices for heating and gas have increased exponentially, and they still haven't fucking gone down. So this winter fuel allowance is basically a way for pensioners to make sure that they don't die. So they took that away from the pensioners because they know full well it's a win-win. One, they're saving from having to give them that money, but if the pensioners now kick the bucket, they don't have to pay them their pensions anymore. So it's win-win. And now they're going down the lines of taxing them more, and the second you tax them more, the pensioner's now going to try and decide, do I heat my home or do I eat dinner? And 9 times out of 10, they can't do either.
Breaking character. It's times like this that I wish that Tom Lehrer was still around to write another song about the worldview right now, because we desperately need it.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. It's an absolute fucking joke. It's lunacy. Now, we can all see it. We can all protest against it. But if you have a look at the mainstream media, we are vilified the second we try and raise any form of protest about it. You look at the current laws that have changed in the UK to deliberately target law-abiding citizens that are well within their rights to protest against something that's unjust. We are being vilified. We are being arrested. We are being hounded by the police at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. We're being made to take posts down because they make some blue-haired space whale fucking nervous or anxious.
Yep.
Blue-haired space whales, only in this dimension. Call now.
Yeah, exactly. It's fucking absolute joke. Absolute joke. Anyway, I'm fucking enough with that. Top European gas prices, UK first. We're paying more for our energy than anybody. I think we're actually third in the world for our energy prices, which is a fucking joke, considering we've got the North Sea gas field, which is supposed to provide us with all of the energy that we need.
Well, not only that as well, but the amount of offshore wind farms we've got, and we were promised for decades that that would be the saving grace of the entire energy industry. What happened to that? Oh, wait, that was all bullshit, wasn't it?
Yeah, it is.
We've got huge wind farms just down the road from us.
Yeah.
Obviously, because we're North Sea. So it's as windy as fuck. So best place to put them. Yeah, our prices are hell.
Yeah, our prices are obscene. And in the UK, they've got, obviously you've got smart meters for topping up your electric and keeping an eye on it. But you've also got these people who are in Catch-22, which have got what's called a key meter, which you top up. You pay for your energy in advance. So
yeah,
imagine this situation where you've got this key meter on your wall, you're buying energy in advance so you're never in debt. Who pays the most for the fucking energy? The person who's always in credit or the person who's always in debt?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's not the guys who are paying it for credit. They should have the cheapest price.
I remember back in the 90s, I used to live in a place where you'd have to put physical coins in the meter to get any power. Yeah.
50 pence pieces. Yeah.
And now that's sort of become like a relic in popular culture. When someone's off on one, you're like, who put 50p in the dickhead?
Yeah.
You know? And most people don't know what the hell that's a reference to now.
I know. It's like I can still remember being at me nan's and all of a sudden the TV goes off and me nan's looking at me as if to say, go and put 50p in the meter kind of thing. And it's like, holy shit.
I'm old enough to remember that we used to put 10 pence pieces in our electric meter.
Yeah.
There you go, Aaron. Just proof that the wife is older than I am.
But are you old enough, Tam, to remember a time when you had to put money in your TV?
Yes, I had one.
No.
Yeah, I had one.
But that was for a very specific thing called radio rentals.
Yeah.
It was for a different company, but
yeah. But ultimately, radio rentals started that off, and it was kind of like a way of purchasing a TV on credit, and you used to put money on the side of your TV, and that's how the TV over time.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I bought a sound system, DVD player, new TV and everything through it. It was a good way of saving.
Was that TV by chance made by EA?
Oh, wow.
Pay to play all day.
Pay to play.
If I want to watch ESPN, you're gonna have to pay a couple of bucks for it, Morty. Oh, jeez.
For fucking DLC television, be like, no, you need to pay to watch your TV. Like,
I think the TV we used to, that you put money in, I think we actually got it from Dixon's.
So Shadow Warden, yes, money in the TV. These things were Bakelite CRTs that literally had a slot on the side and a catch in the bottom, and the radio rentals guys or the Bright House guys would come around once a month and open it up and take the money out, and that would come off your bill for the TV. And you would end up paying probably 20% more for the TV than normal, but it was an affordable way for everybody to get a TV.
Yeah.
Got ours from Rumbelows.
Rumbelows, holy crap. There's a name. Oh, do you know, I was actually thinking about Woolworths the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I miss Woolworths.
Woolies.
Oh, back in my day, I tell thee.
Yeah, Dickens cider. All of these stores that were on our high streets that are no longer the case now. Fucking
Yeah.
Jesus.
I
Right,
think Woolworths
Getting the
is back
getting the
online,
pick
isn't
and
it?
mix from Woolies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And half the time we'd just run through as school kids, just grab a handful and just run out.
That's right.
Speak for yourself.
Look,
You fucking tear away, Tombi.
Shadow backwards, even back then from just that fact. No, that was light years ahead. That was light years ahead. How many other countries had some kind of like buy away schemes like that? We were geniuses. I mean, let's also not forget we made the Sinclair ZX Spectrum. Empress Raid, thank you very much indeed. The 40k Empress. Hail to thee. There is no heresy. Well, there's lots of heresy and heretics we're discussing right now. It's good to see you, though, guys. Thank you very much.
Hail to the 40k Empress. Tell your friend we're going to have those lines done very, very soon. Put that down, Morty. All right.
Good. Right, I wanted to just look at this one before we start moving on to the rest of the topics. But just nicely flowing on from the UK legislation and how we can't say shit without verifying that we're a goddamn adult. Rockstar Games reportedly implementing age verification in Grand Theft Auto Online to abide to the UK law. So a data miner has uncovered Rockstar Games' upcoming attempts to ensure that Grand Theft Auto will abide by UK law and potentially similar laws coming to Europe and the USA, namely age verification to stop underage users seeing illegal or harmful content in a game rated 18+. As social media user medias were mocking and bemoaning the UK's Online Safety Act, which has surreptitiously been used to silence everybody from anything. Guys, so YouTube is a good example of this one. They've got a restricted mode. If I turn on that restricted mode, I can't see any of my content as a fucking grown adult. It's my content. It gets disappeared. It's insane. So,
yeah, and wasn't that also the whole point of YouTube Kids?
Yep.
YouTube Kids was designed specifically for YouTube to have content available to kids that didn't have any adult-themed content. Now, I purposely, every one of my streams, every live stream, most of my uploads are all marked as not for children under 18, but don't restrict it to just 18 and above. In the settings, you can do that. But none of my content is visible. The second you turn on restricted mode, the only thing that you can see of mine are my video guides, where there's no swearing, it's pretty music, and there's no kind of like mature themes involved. Now, don't get me wrong, kids shouldn't be seeing some of the shit that we discuss or hear some of the things that we discuss. Empress, you take care of yourself, mate. You take care of yourself. Get yourself some rest. But the very fact is, I mark my content as adult only. I'm a fucking adult. Why can't I see my fucking content?
Because fuck you, that's why.
Because fuck you, that's why, and fuck YouTube. It sucks. Everybody should go to Rumble. Now, Grand Theft Auto, obviously the UK Online Safety Act, one user joked, they could still visit strip clubs in Grand Theft Auto 5 and online, the latter being the online mode of 5. Rockstar Games focused data miner, whoever, put a dampener on things from what they had uncovered. Jokes aside, Rockstar is planning to implement age assurance checks in the near future, rolling them out by region. You may have to verify your age to access GTA Online or certain features, like phone messages, text chat, Snapmatic, may be restricted until you verify your age. Now, the interesting thing is that in order to do content creation and be a streamer over on YouTube, you kind of have to verify your age. You've got to verify your identity, and yet I still have the problem. Still got the problem. I can't see any of my own shit. So why the fuck are companies just bending over to the UK and doing this? Because it's going to hurt the brands. It's going to hurt the people playing it. I mean, ultimately, kids shouldn't be seeing adult content, sort of pornography and all that good stuff. Don't mind that. Got no problem with that. Ban them, block them, whatever you need to do. But guys, they're going to fucking find a way if they want to fucking see it. They're going to find a way. They're going to find a way around it. Oh, yeah, I'd love a cup of tea, Tab. They're going to find a way, work around VPNs, you name it. They're going to spoof their IPs. They're going to spoof their ages. I mean, they already started spoofing their ages with showing images of what's his face in Death Stranding.
Norman Reedus.
Norman Reedus there, and the guy from
Norman Reedus,
and the guy from Gary's Mod.
Yep.
The Gary's Mod. Oh yeah.
It's like it's untrue how we have to put up with this nanny state bullshit.
Also, Mustang had a great one. You are not old enough to watch your own content, Tombi.
And this is the thing. I'm like, my content is very. Don't get me wrong. I swear more than most people. That's just who I am and the way I communicate. I ain't gonna change it, but I make sure in the description it says this is a mature stream. There is going to be potty mouth, and there's going to be a lot of it. If there's kids in my chat, then clearly they're on an account that has labeled them as an adult, so they shouldn't be fucking in here anyway. So get the fuck. I don't care. Just go. Bye.
That's right. We're not gonna be doing things like
exactly
followed with. And while we're on the subject, or anything of that vernacular.
Yep. Exactly. Nonetheless, we are also seeing other lines stating various features are disabled until the user's age is verified, suggesting someone can play the game without having to prove their age. We must also consider this code is likely a work in progress before any official implementation. Now, the thing is that irrespective of whether it's work in process or not, they are bending over to the UK, which is, oh, we're going to restrict as much as we can do until you verify your age. Now, the Online Safety Act in the UK has been pushed in as a protection for children. But in reality, what it is a control of the masses. It's a way of controlling everyone's dissenting voice. Because the second you've got to verify your age in any of these sites, now they know what sites you go on. And the second you have to put your name in one site and then you put your name in another site and you're age verifying against both of those, and they have to legally use a specific set of applications to age verify that the government have fucking agreed, they've now got a direct link between one site you go on and another site you go on and another site and so on and so on. This is mass surveillance. This is nothing more than mass surveillance and mass control and a massive overreach of the UK government.
You humans are worried too much. You all are so scared that some opposing elite force is gonna conquer you. What if I already told you that that's been done? I don't know, 50 years, 60 years ago? I can't keep track of this shit, you know. We've been ruling you for a long time, humans.
Fucking lizard people. Davyverse is correct. Just ban kids offline. Not even smartphone under 16s. We still got access to drink at 13, but it was a pain in the ass to get it. Yeah, just ban them from being online. Night Saber says, age restriction for content games, but lowering the voting age to 16, balanced. And we all know the reason why they want to lower the age of 16. The Labour government in the UK are losing their ground to all of the other parties in the same way the Democrats lost it to Republicans. So what do the Democrats, what do the Labour have in common? That they want to lower the age of voting because they think that the younger generation is going to be more favorable.
And even worse, because of things like the Online Safety Act, if you're 16, you won't be able to find out any information about anyone who opposes the government.
Correct.
Because it will be illegal.
It's actually illegal. Yeah. And this is the funny thing, because it's anything that you want to see in terms of kind of like corroborating the information. Oh, such and such a politician said this. You go online, you won't find any of that information.
Hold on a minute.
Hidden it from you.
Right, so they want to lower the voting age to 16. So therefore, at 16, they're saying that these kids are adults because you legally become an adult when you're old enough to vote.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's going to save a lot of money for a lot of people, because them 16-year-olds now, we won't have to pay to keep them in school because they're adults. They can go out to work.
Yeah.
They can vote, they can go to work and pay their own bloody bills.
Yeah, and they can get taxed as a result of it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, there's another thing though, Tam. We've got this thing in the UK, a law in the UK where children have to stay in school or some kind of, like fucking apprenticeship until they're 18. So it's like, right, so you want to lower the voting age to 16. But these children are not allowed to leave school or some form of, accredited sort of education in work where it's like some kind of apprenticeship. And also, you're not allowing them to see any information about, like, the, both sides of the coin, basically. You're only allowing them to see the stuff that you want them to see, the stuff that favors you as the government, and no opposing themes. It's like they're rigging that's how they're rigging it. It's basically, here's your lowered voting age, but don't you dare look at anything that other than what will make you vote for us.
Yeah.
But this is my point. They're either adults or they're not adults.
Yeah. They can't make the fucking mind up.
Yeah.
They still get off the pot.
Yeah. So if they're adults at 16, no more free education. From 16 to 19, actually.
Yeah, I agree.
If they want them to vote, they can get out to work. No more free education up until the age of 19.
Well, if they're now adults legally at 16, then we don't need an Online Safety Act for anyone above the age of 16.
Yeah, the government need to make their bloody minds up. They're either kids until they're 18, 19, or they're adults from 16.
Yeah.
Therefore, treat them like bloody adults.
Young adult bollocks. Fucking sparkle vampires. Fuck off. Yeah, you know where my brain was going with it. But yeah, Rockstar bending over, taking it up the chuff, and is not surprising. We're going to see this come across the board, especially in the UK. Guys, whatever you can do, raise it with your local MPs if you can. But I think the UK's done.
Yeah, it's cooked, man.
Yeah.
Well, it's literally cooking right now, according to the weather. Call that a segue, maybe.
Exactly. Talking about segues, let's put this up. Valve fires back at MasterCard, denying rolling Steam adult content purge. Says credit card company pressured payment processors and they're acquiring banks. Look at that. Something for you, Rick and Morty.
Oh, I'm Cryptosporidium right now, and I'm gonna tell you, little crypto standing to attention.
So Valve has fired back at MasterCard's claim, featuring some dickhead fucking decisions to try and push the payment processes and their acquiring banks into shutting down being able to accept it for adult content again. Comes down to adult content again. Communicated this with Valve and replied by outlining Steam's policy since 2018 of attempting to distribute games that are legal for distribution. Payment processors rejected this and specifically cited MasterCard's Rule 512.7 and the risk to the MasterCard brand, the spokesperson concludes.
Which is bullshit.
Yeah, even though they're accepting money for like a million different things, shady fucking businesses, but video games, that's the last straw. Video games.
Oh, yeah. Take away the one thing that affects all of society, credit card companies. Even the Furon Empire isn't this evil.
Mm-hmm. Yep, indeed, Crypto. At the time of removal, we were notified that certain games on Steam may violate rules and standards set forth by our payment processors and their related card networks and banks. As a result, we are retiring those games from being sold on the Steam store.
Meanwhile, you can purchase a yearly subscription to shit like OnlyFans via Visa and MasterCard. Make it make sense.
Well, I mean, we can make it make sense because video games are not going to net hardly anything in terms of the amount of revenue that OnlyFlams do.
No, but they sit there and be like, yeah, but it's for brand protective purposes. It's like you can buy a year-long subscription to a online porn site. What are you talking about? Protecting your brand from dirty video games when you can legally online purchase porn via your dogshit system. You can buy the current Kanye fucking CD via your system. You can still buy fucking Diddy merch with your current system. Don't talk about brand protection, motherfucker. Who do you think we are? Fucking stupid?
There's a song that I can cite for you all. It goes a little bit like this. The internet is for porn.
Yes.
The internet is for porn. Oh, how I like to curl my horn. Porn, porn, porn.
I actually took my parents to Avenue Q once.
Really?
They had no idea what they were in for, and they fucking loved it.
That's fucking crazy. But Hanayama, the hypocrisy is fucking clear.
Yeah, of course.
The hypocrisy is clear.
That's fucking bullshit.
But they want to target. I mean, the thing is, the way I look at this, they want to target the incel white dude gamers, not the empowered ladies of labia flapping their bits to the breeze on OnlyFans.
Ham sandwich.
Yeah, exactly. But the only issue is, and they are finding this out the hard way, they poked the wrong fucking hornet's nest.
Yeah.
Because rule number one for any entity whatsoever, you do not fuck with gamers. No. And you will learn the hard way. And Visa and MasterCard are learning the hard way. I mean, their fucking service hotlines are getting called over these policies to the point where the phone operators, when the fucking phone rings, already start having fucking anxiety attacks because they know what's coming.
Yeah. So again, just to explain that to everybody that may not be aware of it, one of the things that the gamers are all clapping back on is they are ringing MasterCard and Visa's support helplines and basically saying, we can't purchase this, we should be able to, kind of thing. And they are literally swamping the telephone lines. Every single country with an open line, they're just letting it ring off the hook now.
Yep.
They are not even answering court. Fucking Rick just says, roast beef curtains. Yes. Like an Indian's labias, yes.
I'm thinking Arby's. How about you?
Yeah, but that ass, Visa and MasterCard service hotlines are getting absolutely blown the fuck.
Rick asked a question, Tombi, do you have cards that you can buy and prepay like Visa cards in the UK? Yes. Yeah, you can, which is great. But the problem is, because it says Visa on it, even if I was to top up that card with $100 or 100 quid, and I go to purchase one of these games, it will still reject because it's the payments through Visa. The transaction is routed through Visa. That's the problem. You've got these companies that are the transaction holders that connect the A to B from merchant to seller. That is the fundamental problem. You've got MasterCard, you've got Visa. I don't even know if there is anybody else. There probably is in, say, China, Japan, and a few other countries. But for the great majority of us, we are hamstrung by those two entities.
Most of our cards now are MasterCard.
Yeah. Sirius was another one, wasn't it? But was that was a MasterCard, wasn't it? Sirius or Cirrus? Fuck knows. I just want to do everything. If I could trade in gold coins like in John Wick, I would trade in gold coins like in John Wick. American
Yeah,
Express.
whatever happened to the unit of measure being worth its weight in gold? I'll wait.
American Express doesn't count because that's a credit broker. It's not a payment processor. If you have a look on an American Express card, 9 times out of 10, they're all MasterCard. I'm almost certain American Express does their payment processing through MasterCard.
Oh, no, actually, I think it's different. Amex is independent. I'm sure it is.
Is Amex a payment processor? Yes, it functions as both an issuer of cards and a payment network. While it competes with Visa and MasterCard, it stands out by both handling the issuance of cards and a payment processing of transactions on its network. Stand corrected. Shadow Warden, lovely. So there we go. We're all moving to American Express. And Andy Matthews just says strip. Is that an offer?
Well, I mean, I did bring the anal probe, and it's looking awfully clean. I mean...
Jack loves anal probing.
Oh, I know he does. He's first.
Rick says, then tax Visa at 500% for all transactions to make them pay for the treason and attempt to stifle free commerce. That's never going to fucking work. Never fucking threaten a bank or a payment processor's means of earning money. Because what will happen? Those charges get passed down to the fucking consumer.
Yep.
They don't fucking absorb fucking charges. You're having a laugh. The only thing you're going to affect there is everyday Joe's money in his pocket. Good idea, bad implementation. Doesn't work like that. Doesn't work like that. So our payment networks follow standards based on the rule of law. Put simply, we allow all lawful purchases on our network. But they're lawful purchases. To have a credit card, you've got to be a fucking adult. This is the other thing I can't understand. You cannot have credit in the UK if you're below the age of 18. You've got to be 18 and over. And even then, you've got to be 18 and over with a job. You can't just have a credit card. Might be different in America because fucking mummies and daddies get their fucking special little princess a fucking credit card. Oh, don't spend it all at once. Fuck off. In the UK, be an adult for a credit card. So what's the fucking point? Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Back to the list of subjects, because I've had enough of talking to these bastards. Then we've got Smu the DJ drop this nugget on us. Let's make it bigger. Sony CFO Lin Tao says Bungie is in the process of becoming part of PlayStation Studios. Didn't they say they were closing Bungie? Wasn't Bungie closing? I'm sure it was.
Well, I'm not sure if they're just getting acquired or not.
Yeah, I'm sure I saw in the news not so long ago that Bungie was shuttering its doors, and that was because PlayStation had bought them. I'm sure it was. This independence is getting lighter, so Bungie is shifting into a role which is becoming more part of the PlayStation Studios, and integration is also proceeding. In the long term, you can see this as our ongoing process, so the direction is to become part of PlayStation Studios. Yeah, they're being absorbed into the PlayStation Studios, so Bungie will be no more. It's going to disappear. It's going to disappear, without a shadow of a doubt. Bungie was already bought by Sony, but they are being folded into Sony even more. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. So basically, Bungie are going to disappear, and do we really, really care?
No.
What was the last game? What was the last decent game from Bungie? Bungie last game. I can't remember. Destiny 2. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Have I frozen? Has everybody frozen? Skeletor!
No, yes! Why, hello! I am reporting in for my new job here at the burger place. Yeah! Would you like to death with that He-Man?
I'll certainly. Do you know what? I really fancy a burger right now. I really also find that I've got a hankering for chicken nuggies. Can you do me chicken nuggies, Skeletor?
Ah! Well, chicken nuggies are limited in your location since you are across the pond, yeah!
No worries, Jack.
It seems that a bunch of illegal immigrants have took them all.
Yeah. No worries at all. No worries at all. Right, okay, so recently... so where's my fucking screen gone? There it is. All for independence, but let's be real. Sony bought Bungie for $3.6 billion, and they have continually underperformed and mismanaged with toxic leadership. At this stage, I agree with Sony for the most part. They gave Bungie a chance at operating independently, and they blew it. It's just a logo, an old logo. I mean, this is the thing. I can't remember anything good coming from Bungie for quite a while. Now they're just being amalgamated or just being absorbed into the wider PlayStation studio. So, yeah, some of the people high up, some of the devs are all obviously out of the job very, very soon. But Bungie is no more. It's just going to be Sony PlayStation, Sony Studios, PlayStation Studios. Comics wife, hey Tombi and Tam and panel. Hope you're all well. We're living the dream. Bollocks. We're talking bollocks.
Hey, Queenie.
Galadon, I played the shit out of Bungie's Myth and Myth 2. You're talking. You have to go back a while to find those games. I mean, when was Myth 2? 2015? Myth 2. Bungie.
Something like that, yeah.
When was it? Oh, fuck me. It's even older. Myth 2 Soul Blighter is a 1998 real-time tactics video game developed by Bungie, published by Bungie, and more Bungie, and ported to Linux by Loki Entertainment. 1998. I thought it was in the fucking 2010s. Holy shit. I feel fucking old now. I feel old as hell. I remember playing... DJ says, I remember when Bungie released Oni, and Rockstar Games published that one PS2 era. Yeah. PS2. Galadon, lol, it had online PvP multiplayer. Was awesome. Yeah. Mate, there's so many good games, and let's face it, anything in the last 15 years from some of these companies just haven't been worth the fucking paper they've been printed on. It's all a big puddle of shit. Sergeant Giratina's joined us as well. Thank you very much indeed. How you doing?
Hello, Sergeant.
I am Sergeant.
How you doing? Right, okay. Greg's clearly not back, but I'm going to put up Greg's content. Everyone's just escaped. Everyone's just fallen by the wayside.
I think they're scared of the fact that the evil overlord Skeletor has left Snake Mountain for 9 to 5.
It wouldn't surprise me, Skeletor. It wouldn't surprise me. They're as gay as He-Man is now. Let's face it.
Yeah. He-Man, you hear that? Quit hanging out with Beast-Man over there at the Blue Oyster. I see what you two are doing.
King's Advisor, you know I think this stream was more exciting last week, but what could be the reason? I wonder. No, this stream's fucking amazing. I don't know what you're talking about. How you doing, Kings? Good to see you. Good to see you. And yes, Kings was on here last week. You know, so the government issue responds to the petition calling for a general election as the election petition passes 700,000 signatures. And yet again, Queer Starmer basically says to the UK public, we see that you have made a petition, but fuck you. And that was it, basically. Own Portal asked people to sign if they feel they would agree with the statement. We want an immediate general election to be held. We think the majority need and want change. And once the total number of signatures passes the 100K mark, The petition has to be considered for debate. As things stand, the petition sits at 702,000, with a reply from the government posted underneath on the page. This government was elected on the mandate of change on July 2024 general election. Our full focus is on fixing the foundation, rebuilding Britain, and restoring public confidence in government. The Prime Minister can call a general election at any time. The government was elected by British people on a mandate of change on the 2024. It's fucking horseshit. It's clearly that... So, obviously, Labour came into power on a fucking massive set of fucking lies, like most governments do. Absolute fucking shocking amount of lying that went on by the government to come into power. Oh, we're going to do this. They've done zero of what they've said. They've done
what they always do.
Yeah.
Stuck us down the toilet.
Yep.
Rick Cleary in the chat says Angela Raymer is Eva Lynn. Impossible.
Unfortunately, it's Rayner, you fucking dyslexic spaz. You need to start fucking typing with smaller fucking fingers. Rayner.
Yeah. I understand he's one of our most loyal customers for a reason.
Yep. So, yeah, Angela Rayner, but not as much of a dick as the Chancellor. She has not got a fucking clue what she's talking about. And the thing is that it's been proven that she's lied on her CV for years, and nothing's come about it. Nothing's come about it. She's still in the job because Queer Starmer keeps on turning around and saying, I've got full faith in her.
I still think that none of them should be in government until they have lived a year on a basic wage and done a shit job.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Until they know what life is really about, not what they think it should be about.
Most of these people are fucking toffee-nosed, silver-spooned. They've got money for generations. They don't know what fucking poverty is. They don't know what poor is. I mean, Christ, they're claiming more rebate than most people earn in the UK from tax relief and everything else. I mean, these fucking dirty motherfuckers have got second homes, which the UK government is charging the taxpayer for their mortgages on.
Yeah.
It's a fucking joke.
I would go one further, Tam. I would say that if you wanted to be a politician in this country, we do as the Romans used to. You have to go through a period of mandatory public service, whether it's military, whether it's civil. You have to do something to serve the society that you want to have a hand in.
Correct.
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
They need to know what the flip side of the coin is.
Yeah.
They need to live the flip side of the coin.
Prophetic is 100% with this. Politicians and their families should never be allowed to invest while in office. Fucking Nancy Pelosi, the fucking stock market sniper, always seems to make multi-million-dollar deals, and then all of a sudden is like buying stocks and shares in random companies. A few days later, you find out government contract awarded.
Yep.
Yeah, weird.
Fucking Nancy Pelosi, mate.
Yeah. So
Spaniel's ears tits.
Yeah. So by the way, PC decided it would be a great idea to just perform a Windows update. It's like, yeah, of course. Even though I have automatic updates turned off.
You didn't miss much. We were just talking about the fact that politicians in the UK are all arseholes. And let's be real, that's politicians on both sides. Almost, I would say 80%, maybe even 90% of both sides of the aisle, all of the politicians are arseholes. Now, there are a few politicians in the UK that I will take my hat off to, and most of them are ex-armed forces.
Yep.
They've all done time. They've all done time in the armed forces, and they stick up for what we, as people who've been in the armed forces, all stick up for. Is the little guy. That was our whole fucking mandate. And now you've got this situation where people like fucking Angela Rayner, who can't fucking speak properly without fucking blowing bubbles out of her ass. And I can't even remember what the fucking silly fucking horse-faced bitch's name, who's Chancellor.
Oh, Rachel from accounts.
Oh yeah, Rachel from accounts. That's it. Rachel Reeves. They shouldn't be in the fucking job. They haven't got a fucking clue what they're talking about.
Are we talking about Frau Kumbak?
We're talking about people who are worse. I mean, Evil Lynn. I would sooner have Evil Lynn in the fucking Chancellor as the Chancellor than the fucking bint that we've got currently. How you doing, Grace? Good to see you, mate. Good to see you.
At this point, I'd quite happily accept Skeletor as the ruler of the land. Because at least, he might actually do something useful.
I am a trustworthy evil. You know my agenda.
Right, we've talked too much polybollocks, so we're going to
at this rate, we can just elect fucking Mumbo.
Yes, I'm waiting for comedic hooks, and all we're talking about is depressive shit.
Yeah. Not enough UK news. It fucking sucks major donkey cock.
It does.
Let's go on to Hanayama. Explain this fucking nugget to us. Because this is fucking disgusting.
I have no idea what the fuck this is. I just saw this and I'm like, okay, this has to be America. And then I looked, and it is America. So yeah, they released a smoothie that is Heinz tomato ketchup flavored.
Disgusting!
Because reasons.
That's not real, though, is it?
No, it's real.
Yeah, it's real. I looked it up. I looked at the menu.
Yeah, it's real. It's a thing.
It can't be real. Well, how the fuck does it... I mean...
Look at some of the response images.
Exactly. It's like you're looking at it. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna fucking. It's disgusting. It's like what the. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that.
It's hard being in character with this shit.
I know, mate. It's like it's the easiest way to break character when you start looking at some of these.
Stop it! I'm a professional, you bubble-headed boobies!
Fucking English mustard smoothie, you'll get out. Jesus, that's gonna fucking wreck your ass hard as it comes through. Oh, fucking hell, where's it? Holy shit. Guy's gonna fucking explode. Oh.
No.
Oh, mate, this is fucking best together.
Yeah. And then
He's like, you fucking sub creatures.
Oh, mate,
it gets worse.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh,
sweet, man made.
Keep America.
Yeah, gotta love America, man.
I mean, somewhere in the replies, I know there is the brother.
Michelob Ultra Tuscan Orange Grapefruit.
oh dear. Yeah. So, needless to say,
Flooded again.
I don't think I'm fucking drinking that shit. Holy shit! Which way is that fucking kid looking?
Every direction that exists. Yeah.
But why? Exactly.
Why?
Smu the DJ has a new level of evil.
Have Pedro Pascal Oh, fuck off. You've ruined the day now. Mate, I am fucking disgusted and horrified at the fucking shit that comes out of America sometimes.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
But I had that originally for the meme section, because when you had my name, I'm like, oh, is it time? Is it time to roast people again? And then it's just a fucking catch-up. It's just a disgusting shit.
I thought, given that some of the topics we were talking about, it would be nice to sprinkle something in there to sort of add a little bit of levity.
There's the link.
Is that your definition of a palate cleanser? We're looking for managers.
The man, the myth, the legend has joined the chat. How you doing, brother? We're just disgusted. We were literally just disgusted at the fact of a tomato ketchup flavored smoothie.
I could eat.
Right, Shorty. How you doing? How you doing? It's good to see you. Good to see you. Right.
Yeah, but that one was just like, okay, but why though?
Hanayama.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh yeah. Okay, so it's time again.
It's time. Get your popcorn out.
It's time again.
You carry on talking. I'm going for a wee. You're all right.
Yeah. And that's good because Ape has producer rights. So we do not need the article for me to talk about. Put the dickheads on screen that I so eloquently put together in the little screenshot. Let's name them and shame them for being fucking idiots.
Shame them!
Yeah, immediately. Let's just fucking shit on them while we're at it. Why not? Because apparently it's time for a little history lesson. Apparently people didn't listen, or people have really short time memory like a fucking goldfish, and have learned nothing from season 1. Because we are doing this again. People are retarded fucking again. So, if you can, Abe, throw the first image that I sent you on screen.
What have you sent it via Discord?
Yeah, sent both to you yesterday.
Okay, let me just have a quick check.
For the topic. Should be the 2 newest images, and we need the first one first, obviously. Because again, people have learned fucking nothing, and yeah, I'm just like, okay, you're just all making clowns out of yourselves. And I'm not above shitting on clowns. Like, absolutely not. Specifically because one of our favorites is back at it again, because why else not that shitty fucking grifter?
Who did you send it to?
Oh,
Abe has them, he just didn't prepare them.
No,
Good job, Abe!
I'm scrolling through now, and I'm not seeing...
Discord, private message, you and me, the 2 current images.
Send it.
Oh, right, okay.
No, Abe has them. He just didn't prepare them. Even though I told
Prepare
him...
your bells, minions!
Even though I told him yesterday, it's for the topic.
You're right, wait. How you doing?
And you even confirmed you saw them because you emojied them.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me just...
And yes, Adam Gray, I am Skeletor, manager
Roll
of
this
your
up there.
local McDonald's.
Yeah,
Right, here it comes.
Yeah, so let's get the first one first.
Tits!
Yeah, so, we have here, because obviously people are retarded again, so we have Endymion again, we have Grums again, we have, which is currently hard to see because of the gifts and gold link, but we have, on Twitter, we have Sierra Whiskey again, we even have Disparu again, which kind of sad that we even have Disparu in this again. Because everybody immediately was like, oh, look, Netflix doing a Netflix again. Because nobody learned from season 1 because everybody is clinically retarded. So, what the fuck is happening? What is this about? In August 2023, we got the Netflix live-action season 1 to the series One Piece, made by Ichiro Oda, very, very popular series, the most sold manga series in the entire world, with over 500 million units sold. So that's not a small little notch. And during season 1, people were already complaining that, oh, but that character is not really that dark. Oh, that character shouldn't be this dark, blah, blah, blah. What they don't understood, and we went over this in season 1 at great lengths, Ichiro Oda, the author of the show, has creative control in his contract with Netflix, meaning no casting decision gets made without this man's approval. No script gets fucking sent off to be worked on without his approval. During the production of season 1, Ichiro Oda flexed his creative control privilege 9 times, rejecting one casting choice, and have had one scene reshot and had the script worked over again 7 times because it wasn't to his liking. Okay? He flexed his creative control 9 times. So, what is happening now? Why are people mad again? Ichiro Oda made it his grand goal to have a worldwide story in the sense of One Piece doesn't happen in one location. It's literally a series about a crew of pirates traveling the entire world by sea. So it is a world happening story. It's not locationally bound. And with that, many of the islands that you will see are referenced in the real world. For example, the Alabasta Kingdom is a desert kingdom which is heavily inspired by very, very, very ancient Egypt and India. Yes? So this is not by any means a quote-unquote white people country. I mean, the main bad guy of the Alabasta arc is called Sir Crocodile. Think about the Egyptian background. And two of the bodyguards of the king are a jackal and a falcon. It's not hard to pinpoint certain things here. Because if you know anything about the Egyptian gods, you have Sobek, Ra, and Anubis. A jackal, a falcon, and a fucking crocodile.
Yep.
A fucking bird. So, and in even in season 1, for the production of season 1, a fan way back when asked Oda if the crew would have been born in the real world, where would they origin from? And we had the main character, Luffy, being from Brazil, Zoro being from Japan. Sanji being from France, Nami being from Sweden, Usopp being from Jamaica, Frankie being from the United States, Chopper being from Canada, and I want to say the Skeleton Brook, because he's a musician, originates in, I want to say, Romania. One of those. And so even with the casting of Usopp, because he made it clear, was Usopp from the real world, he would be from Jamaica. They got a Jamaican descendant actor, so obviously he's a bit more dark in terms of skin color. But he made it his goal to be world accurate because it's a worldwide show. Now, being the Nefertari family, which is an old Egyptian name coming from the kingdom that is inspired by ancient Egypt and fucking India. If anybody really happened, we're gonna get fucking blue-haired Snow White. You have not paid attention to the production of season 1. You chuckle fuck idiots.
Yeah.
So people once again poking the fucking Netflix flag and being like, oh, here we go. And then specifically Sierra Whiskey, that fucking idiot, is like, yeah, but clearly Oda just looked at the Netflix money and was like, fuck yeah. Ichiro Oda doesn't need Netflix money. Over 500 million units sold of the One Piece manga. Think all of the licensing for the anime production that is still going for 25 years, all of the video game productions, all of that shit. That man doesn't need Netflix money. Netflix needs One Piece more than Oda needs Netflix.
Yeah. Yeah.
By far. And then, and now, Abe, if you want to blow up the second image, because you already have it open, if you throw that one on screen, please. And I've read the Japanese interview just to make sure this is an accurate statement, and it is. All of the new casting additions for season 2 were handpicked by Ichiro Oda. He handpicked all of them. Not a single one is a Netflix insert, because once again, he flexed his creative control and just said, no, I want these people, these people, these people. Because the actress, for example, that we get that plays Nico Robin in the show is of Russian descent, because the character in the show would be of Russian descent were she be born in the real world. So once again, he's going directly where he wants to go with his IP. Because Netflix got shafted again because they wanted somebody else, Oda overruled them.
Yeah.
So anybody that wants to fly the, oh, look, it's just Netflix being Netflix again. Or even, again, Sierra Whiskey, that fucking idiot, sits there and be like, well, then clearly Oda is just racist. Or you are just fucking retarded and have the intellectual property of a fucking spoon. Yeah, take a guess, motherfucker.
The thing is that obviously everyone's jumping on this bandwagon that Netflix are going to Netflix. but it's not the case. He has got creative control of vetoing anybody they suggest. So if anyone's stupid enough to believe that they're going to race swap or color swap or change a dude to a lady or whatever in Oda's watch, it's never going to fucking happen.
No, and I mean, to be fair, like Netflix, like
even suggesting it's fucking retarded, which is why some people got a little bit of a slap on the fucking dick.
Yeah, and I mean, like, to be fair, the guy that they have in the trailer and also the guy that they have that plays Marine Captain Smoker, like, Netflix suggested him because he auditioned for the role. Oda then saw the role, saw the audition tape, and is like, okay, let's do a fucking thing. They had the guy flown in because they already had the costume for Smoker prepared and had him try on the costume. And Oda saw him in costume, even with the white hair, because Smoker has white hair and everything. And he looked at him in costume and is like, I like that guy, I want him. If he didn't, he would have not signed off of him. It's that easy, because Ichiro Oda has creative control over the entire project and will fucking stifle Netflix to the T. Just like he did in season 1. Like, in season 1, we have a conversation between Zoro and his then childhood friend and partner in the dojo where they train kendo with Kuina. And Kuina tells him, after she beats him in a duel when they were very young, she tells him that she envies him because he's a man, and if they keep training and once they grow up, he will subsequently beat her in a fight, regardless of how hard she trains, because while a girl can beat a boy, a woman will never beat a man in physical combat.
Yeah.
Zoro originally rejects this idea because he admires her skill. But she's straight up honest. It's like, no, if you keep training like you are, and if I keep training like I am, as soon as we reach adulthood, you will beat me just because you will be stronger and you will be faster than me, and then technique only gets me so far.
Correct.
Netflix originally wanted to cut that line because obviously it's 2022 production Netflix, and Oda literally once again put his veto card out and strong-armed them to have that line in the show.
See, the other thing as well with Oda, and this is the thing that makes me laugh with J.K. Rowling. They've got fuck you money.
Yes.
They have got absolute fuck you money, and we know full well that Oda's not going to give anything over to Netflix, not in the way that they want. He doesn't want his IP tarnished, which is 100% the position I would have. 100% the position I would have. Protect the IP. You don't want no bullshit fucking ideologues. You don't want anything self-inserted by arseholes at Netflix. Creato veto that shit, which is why it was incredibly funny to see all of the fucking people jumping up and down over on Twitter the other day saying, here we go again, Netflix, when fucking read the room, guys, look at the bigger picture. Oda's never going to fucking allow it. Have a fucking couple of seconds to think about it.
Yeah, and specifically, like, if you just go, like, ignore the anime, ignore video games, everything. If you just go by manga sales, the average fresh volume when it releases costs, like, the global average is around $9 globally. Yeah. This man has over 500 million copies sold worldwide. Like, it's currently up to, I want to say, like 608 million units sold. Now, average that to the price of $8. This man doesn't need Netflix money. And then, by the way, convert that one back into yen. This man doesn't need Netflix money.
Right. Let's move on to something that was weird as fuck.
Yes. I know what this is.
Abe's as always, guys, feel free to jump in at any point in time. What do you want to do? Do you want to watch the video first?
Yeah. Let's watch the video. It's pretty self-explanatory.
Skeletor? No.
Not really, no.
It looks like butter. It probably doesn't taste like butter, but let's listen into this fucking nugget of Bill Gates' genius.
It looks, smells, and tastes like the butter we're all familiar with, but without the farmland, fertilizers, or emissions tied to that typical process. And this butter breakthrough, it's happening right here in Batavia. In the middle of an industrial park in a suburb west of Chicago, something unprecedented is happening.
So you're using this gas right now to like cook your food. And we're proposing that we would like to first make your food with that gas.
The company is called Savor, and you better believe it. Their pioneering tech uses carbon and hydrogen to make the stick of butter you see on this plate.
This is
Wait,
pretty
what?
novel to be able to make food that.
Yep. So carbon and oxygen fuse together in a thermochemical process to make butter.
I can't believe I want real butter.
Another reason they say this makes an impact, no palm oil, a significant contributor to deforestation and climate change. That's not all. Of the 51 billion tons of greenhouse gases emitted every year, 7% is from the production of fats and oils from animals and plants. So when could you get a taste yourself?
Never.
Right now, they're working directly with restaurants, bakeries, and food suppliers, releasing these chocolates made with their butter in time for the holidays.
Savor butter in either its current manifestation or with our partners. We expect that to be on the shelves kind of more like around 2027.
Their teams here in Batavia, Illinois, and their home lab base in San Jose, California, backed by Bill Gates, who wrote in his blog, quote, "The idea of switching to lab-made fats and oils may seem strange at first, but their potential to significantly reduce our carbon footprint is immense.
Shut up, nerd.
Believing butter can make a difference."
This is really about how we feed our species and heal our planet.
I can't wait to try this on some Soylent Green.
The second she said, "Oh, this is how we..." Hold on, I need to put on the arsehole voice.
This is how we heal our planet. Ho, ho, ho.
Fuck off, you fucking cunt. Do you know what fucking pisses me off the most about this? Look at all of the fucking chemical stills that they're having to use to produce this shit. This shit is gonna fucking kill you.
Yep.
And the funny shit is, they sit there and be like, "Oh no, it's 7% of fucking emissions. Yeah, and 51% is out of China. Fuck you, eat a dick."
Yeah, and the other, you know what the other funny thing is with this whole advert? You actually see the butter for about what, say 20 seconds in like a 4-minute advert or a 4-minute fucking section. You get to see this butter for like 20 seconds. That's it. The rest is all about, oh, it's bad for the environment and goddamn greenhouse gases and cattle farts and shit like that. It's like, goddamn space fucking hippies. Fuck off back to your own fucking planet or a wood chipper.
And of course the fucking facilities in California, because where else would it be?
Where else is it gonna fucking be?
I think if you finish the video, it will have a wide shot of just how many things they've got going on there to produce this.
Right, let's go.
Same time.
I put more information on food sustainability and how this could impact our food industry moving
I'm wearing
forward.
a hard hat.
And the story
I must
that's
be
up on our
important.
website right now, where you'll also find more information about this company. Reporting inside Savor's facility in Batavia, I'm Tara Molina, CBS News Chicago, Investigators.
It might have been earlier, but there's actually one of these big chambers.
Criminal.
There's one of these big chambers in the background that actually has slop water written on it. That's always a charming ingredient for any food, isn't it?
Water.
There it is.
Yeah.
Here it is. I found it. Slop water.
Actual slop water.
Fred says, "What the heck is slop water?" It's a special water that you slop when you drink it. Fuck. That's amazing.
Slop drops.
Anybody?
I'll have you know that I like this plan. I can't wait to sell this butter on some Soylent Green.
Yeah.
Hey, no. You know what you do, Skeletor? You take that butter, you use it in your McDonald's, and then you sell it to He-Man because fuck it.
Mate, this is so accurate.
He-Man will have his McDeath. Ha ha ha.
This image
Yep.
is so fucking accurate.
Yep.
Anybody that doesn't know that Bill Gates is a fucking mass murderer, just go and fucking check out his fucking shady dealings.
And he's also been buying up massive tracts of farmland in the United States, just randomly.
Yeah, funny old thing. For his
no reason.
Fucking next stage of making meat from bugs. What a fucking lunatic.
Yeah, or his fucking cockroach milk.
Sloppy toppy. Sloppy toppy. Yeah, it's fucking sloppy, mate. It's fucking disgusting. I mean, disgraceful.
It's just more artificial shit to ram in your body.
Yeah. Honestly,
I can't wait until we're plugged up in chambers and fed nutrients while we live in a simulation.
It's the Matrix. We're pretty much in the Matrix. Haven't they got to the stage where they've actually started to prove that we could actually be in a fucking simulation?
Yes.
And if that's the case, I want a refund. The simulation sucks.
I want to play Destroy All Humans, not this garbage. Load the new game.
I'm not just a food scientist. I eat gas butter every day.
I'm not just a food scientist. I'm the food.
The better question is, would you get? The better question is, okay,
amazing.
But would you get gas from the butter?
Probably.
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
Gas in, gas out.
Yeah, it's fucking disgusting. Needless to say, it is disgusting. Right, I wanted to bring this one up. How many people love Highlander?
Yes. There can only be one, He-Man.
Oh. Dave Bautista, cast as the Kurgan in the Highlander reboot.
I don't like Highlander anymore.
Exactly. As soon as I saw this, I was like, really? I mean, Clancy was so fucking perfect as the Kurgan.
Yeah.
His voice is so perfect. His stature is so perfect.
They could just cast him again.
Honestly, he could probably do it and get away with it. But Dave Bautista, have you seen the state of him lately? He looks like a fucking lesbian that's going for a vegan phase.
Well, not anymore, because the last image of him that I've seen, I mean, obviously, like, the beard and shit got white, but you can just fucking dye the beard back, or dye the hair back. But he put on, like, he's not looking like he looked when he was an active pro wrestler. He's not that fucking ginormous anymore, which, to be fair, if you get to that age, why would you run around fucking with 330 pounds? But he looked way better, the last image that I've seen it, from the one of that weird red carpet where he looked like comparatively small. Yeah, so that's not the most recent one.
He looks like a fucking fag.
Yeah, but again, that is not the most recent one that I've seen.
It looks like he's been on...
Is he wearing a fucking pearl necklace?
Yes, he is wearing a fucking pearl necklace. He has got the jizz beads around his fucking neck.
Fucking lesbian Marge Simpson over here.
And this is what I was saying. He looks like a fucking lesbian that's on a vegan kick.
Yeah, but again, so let me...
I can't wait until somebody rips those pearls off of him and it becomes a weird Batman story.
Yeah, I could see that. Give it time.
Anyway, lesbian...
Kill him in an alley!
The lesbian grandma cast as the fucking Kurgan of all things. It's like, fucking... I can't even find what fucking page I was on now. Holy shit. Where's it gone?
He's just not intimidating, though.
And this is my problem. What's he going to do? I'm going to stand incredibly still and be invisible.
Yeah.
No,
while eating your nuts.
No, they won't. I am Democracy Manifest. 2 fingers of fun. How you doing? It's good to see you. Yes, Mustang with crack, and he looks like a crackhead version of Jeff Goldblum. I wouldn't even say he's that fucking good, mate.
Yeah, because so here's the thing. So I will just put this in the private chat for you, because this is one of the most recent images that I've seen.
Oh no!
Let's have a look at this. Share this one instead. Oh, he looks like a chick now. Nice. he's turned into a black lesbian. Right, Dave Bautista.
He's become Jack.
Yeah, he has. Black lesbian supermodel. has gone viral for his physique, and he says he got there by training smarter. I feel better now than I have in years because my training is just so good. You mean you've got...
Just scroll down.
No, hold on. Let me just explain this, because this is a fucking thing that really pisses me off with these fucking assholes. They have got Hollywood money and Hollywood films lined up. The fucking directors and bloody studios and producers, they pay for these guys to have fucking trainers and chefs that cook them very specific fucking meals and get them fucking working out and make sure that their fucking calendars are completely clear so they can get in shape. This is not fucking natural.
No, it's not. Those same trainers get them the exact right chemicals too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like again, this is just to the point where, compared to the first image that you pulled up, he definitely looks better obviously better in shape here than from the image from the red carpet.
I mean, I will say his face has got a lot more fat in it in this image, and I think that's the thing with Dave Bautista, because as soon as he loses a lot of fat in his face, he looks like a lesbian grandma.
Because he's either nearing or already is in his 60s.
56. It's on the screen.
Yeah.
Irrelevant. 56, I would actually say he has been juicing up.
Whatever it is he's doing, because obviously it's Hollywood, but he definitely looks better in the top image, because again, that's the newest one, than in the one of the red carpet, where he just had rapidly dropped all of that weight.
He looks like an Indian storekeeper in this image. Sorry.
Yeah, it's the fucking sweater.
I'm taking it all back now. He looks like he should be called Jamal and selling fucking Slurpees in a fucking 7-Eleven.
But now, like, you know, being old as fuck, it just helped me. I feel better now than I have in years, because my training is just so good. My cardio is so.
I've just noticed something else as well. Have you seen how big his fucking ears are? Holy shit!
No, I mean, always have been. But I mean, also, by the way,
drop on the moon.
Yeah,
and it doesn't sound.
Yeah. So, but also, by the way, because we're talking about Kurgan's voice, specifically when he talks in a normal register, I don't think he has a bad voice because he has a more bassy voice to him. So he could talk, because the Kurgan didn't have many lines. That was one of his saving graces in the original Highlander.
Hi, I'm Candy. Of course you are.
So for me, the important thing, because I don't necessarily hate his casting choice, the one thing that will be funny is, obviously, he needs to fight with a sword. So who do they get to be his instructor to train the sword fighting? Because if he gets a shit instructor, this is all going downhill. Because we know Henry Cavill can fight with a sword.
Henry Cavill can fight with a sword.
Hashtag Witcher.
Henry Cavill is a real-life Custodes. Let's get one thing clear.
Yep, exactly. And this is the thing. All hail the Emperor. This is the other thing. You've got a Henry Cavill. I mean, stat-wise, how tall are they compared to each other?
I want to say Batista is taller. Let me check this.
Batista and Henry.
So Dave Batista is 194, and Henry Cavill
185.
So Dave Batista is 8 to 9 centimeters taller than him.
Yeah. So I mean, arguably, you're not going to see a lot of that anyway because of the nature of the camera work. But fucking hell, I didn't even know Cavill was like 6'5". Holy shit!
That's not 6'5". Because 185, he's 1 centimeter shorter than me. I'm 6'2".
So he's 6'1.5" then.
Yeah, 1.6 something. Because freedom units are weird.
Freedom units. Yes. Henry is so big. How do you find an intimidating villain for him? I mean,
trick question. You cast him as the villain.
Yes. That would be the twist, wouldn't it? Put him in as the Kurgan. Fucking what a fucking field day that would be.
That would be interesting, like they were twin brothers or something.
Rio, gonna pull out. Take care, all. You take care of yourself, Robert. Thank you very much indeed for...
Never pull out, Rio.
I'll see you in your dreams, Rio.
chasing the Highlander by using his gigantic ears. Yeah,
I mean,
you look at June and June Part 2. He was not fucking intimidating throughout any of those two.
No,
not intimidating. He looked like a fucking Casper the Ghost had a fucking attack of the fucking anxiety and was made to look like a chimp by a fucking 20-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the problem. But that's then the problem of the makeup and the direction for his character of the Dune movies.
Butler was far more intimidating.
Yes.
As his character.
Yeah, agreed. But to be fair, shouldn't Gerard Butler's character also no, not Gerard Butler, but shouldn't wrong Butler. But shouldn't his character also be like in the books? Wasn't his character also the more aggressive one compared to Batista's character?
Yeah.
There we go.
He was fucking screw loose. He was screw loose in the books as well as in the film, which is fine. But when he's supposed to be ultra masculine character within the film, and he just looks like a soggy fucking lettuce, that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm bored of that shit.
Because like the funny shit will basically be, if we get any, the first set photos of Batista in the Kurgan armor. Because that will ultimately decide if you take him serious or not. Is how he looks in costume. Because we have seen people that look scrawny as fuck in their day-to-day lives, but then absolutely kill it in costume during filming.
I feel attacked!
Yes.
Good.
You feel attacked by looking like a Trivial Pursuit fucking piece as well? Or a lumpy...
Wait, whoa. Calm down, sir. I'm Bill Cipher. You know who I am? Because I know who you are.
Yep. Hanayama.
Yeah.
We've got another one. Good news from Germany. The Constitutional Court said some shit. Take us through it.
Yeah, they basically ruled that the EU's plan to be like, oh, we can spy in all of your fucking secretly private sent messages and shit, and then our Constitutional Court says, fuck you, don't. If this is not for an active criminal investigation, get fucked. So yes, we finally did something.
Good.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go. Because they literally just told him to get bent.
I wonder how quickly this is going to spread to everywhere else. But Germany's top court ruled on Thursday that law enforcement officials can use secretly installed spyware to monitor on phones and computers only in cases that involve serious crimes. But again, where's the definition of a serious crime versus a non-serious crime?
In the article, they outline for if it's like assault and battery, if it's like specific, if it's like terrorist activity, like all of that bullshit. If you have something that, like for the Americans, if you have something that would count as by definition would count as a felony.
Yeah, but that's everything.
Not over here, because like even if you go to America, not everything is a felony. You can just have a criminal charge that is not a felony.
Oh, but hold on a moment. Doesn't it work that if you're charged so many times with the same crime over there, it then becomes a felony anyway?
In America, maybe not over here. So German law is very weird, because even for assault, like we can charge you with minor assault. So let's say you have two drunk guys that get into an argument, and I literally still take my closed fist, punch you in the face, but you have no direct injury. I just clock you when you fall on your ass, and that's all that happens. That is minor assault. If you punch you in the face and break your nose, that's major assault. And they literally subjugate on how severe is the injury, or did an injury even occur, regardless of whether or not I hit you.
Yeah, here it's GBH and ABH, grievous bodily harm, actual bodily harm. But other than that, you've got assault and common assault.
And then, obviously, then you have assault and battery and all that bullshit. So the serious crimes, because again, in the article they broke that down, it's like, no, you're wanted for like assault and battery, potentially like if it involves a vehicle for a hit and run, specifically with personal damages. if you want it for any of the terroristic activities, all that bullshit, then they can use it to investigate you. And if you are found to have used this in an investigation, or even just for fun, outside of a criminal investigation that is warranted by this court order, they literally get jailed. The officers in question literally get jailed for up to 2 years for breaking conduct.
In Germany, misdemeanors are punishable by fines or imprisonment for less than 1 year. More serious offences called whatever, Verbrechen, carry a minimum prison sentence of 1 year. Example of misdemeanors include certain traffic violations, minor thefts, and some forms of assault.
Yeah. So, and everything under 2 years will be sent to probation and
Verbrechen.
yeah.
How would you pronounce it?
Verbrechen.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so, and everything that has a prison sentence of under 2 years, you won't go to jail, you will be sent on probation. So you need to have a prison sentence that is above 2 years, where you would most likely no longer get probation, and then they may have a case to enact the fucking search. Everything below that, you are not allowed to even consider using it, because it is not called a criminal offense in the regard of the prison sentence.
Off to the gulag! Anyway.
My favorite spot!
Next, what we got? Something from Smu, even though Smu is away currently. Fortnite Cross the Rude Sandstorm for free item for the first web purchase. Clickety, clickety, clickety.
Yeah, so you get
because this is
blurbs.
The thing that we get blurped off the most is Sandstorm. It become a thing with Abe and the guys, and it's considerably probably the highest blurb played on Yanni's for sure, mine for sure, and I don't know who else has actually got blurps these days. But definitely,
well, I mean, it's like what the kids like to call it. They call it like a bop or a banger or whatever.
Mate, it's fucking crazy. But look at that.
Hell yeah.
Get down with your bad self.
Do you know what? Other music, this would be good too. Let me just mute it for a second. Let's go full screen on this. And we could do...
Wow, you can really dance. He went.
Or I guess we could probably spin it with this one as well. Play, you bastard!
It doesn't like you.
Too sexy for my cock. I'm gonna love.
Fucking
Jesus Christ! My good God! So a Fortnite skin. So what? If you just fucking pay for it, you can just get the.
Yeah, on your first on your first purchase, you get that one for free.
Oh.
It's really tempting me now because you can get the Power Rangers, and if you get that one for free as well,
Abe, me and Tam are playing Fortnite with the granddaughter tomorrow. We're actually going to be playing Fortnite straight up because the granddaughter's going home this weekend, and she's not going to be here on Friday. And we played it last Friday. So for those that missed it, we had a fucking banger of a Fortnite stream. Tam played it for the first time ever, and it was her first FPS shooter game. We played 4 games. We won 3 and came second on one of them, all because we got caught in the fucking storm. We would have won every single fucking game. We were the bestest.
Yeah. Easy.
Yeah. Granddaughter's a fucking savage. When it comes to Fortnite, the granddaughter is an absolute savage.
She is.
Yeah, she
I think it's the no build version, right?
Yeah, no build version. I don't do fucking build. You can get fucked.
Buildings are for wusses.
You don't play fucking FPS Minecraft.
No, exactly. I'm not going to go around building fucking buildings and shit. I want to run around shooting people in the dick. Or in the head.
Well, I played Fortnite when it very first came out, and that was what put me off it. It's like, I don't want to run around building shit in a third-person RPG game
No,
where
Abe
you
wants
can
to
get
do-
shot at any time.
Yep.
Abe wants to do the Warframe shit. Just take the gun, point at enemy, press trigger, and then everybody dies.
Yeah,
Yes.
but that's no build, and that's what we were doing. Yes, that's what we were doing last week. So if you want to play it tomorrow, just you know where we are. You know where we are.
Cool.
What else have we covered today? UK says get fucked, ketchup smoothies, no spyware. I think we pretty much. Oh, fined for using a skateboard, Abe.
Yeah. Yeah. We keep falling further and further. We had a 15-year-old girl who was arrested the other day for buying a Big Mac after 5 p.m.
Yeah.
Then we had
Really?
a
I didn't know
gardener.
this was a subject. I would have brought back Mike Skeletor.
No, I didn't know it was going to be a subject. But the thing is that we are just going to focus on the Big Mac incident. So there is certain areas where they've got a limitation that you cannot loiter around the McDonald's because they were having large groups of youths. So they put in a rule around. It's like a get your fucking food and fuck off. You don't need to stand there. She refused to do it. So as a result, when she got fucking told to move along and then spat and kicked at the copper, she got fucking arrested. Fuck around, find out. But the very fact that they've got this anal retentive fucking law that get your burger, you can't hang around, disappear off, I can understand because they're trying to break up these large group of youth. If you're in a group of 5 or 6, fine. Stay there. 5 or 6, no problem at all. When it's 20, 30, 40 kids straight after school, that's the problem they're having with.
It's intimidating.
Anyway, take us through the fucking skateboard from hell.
Well, just another aside as well. There was a man who worked as, Daly's exactly right. In Nova Scotia, you can't walk in the woods without getting fined now, even if you live in the woods.
What?
28,000 Canadian dollars. He got fined for walking through the woods.
Yeah. And there was a gardener who was arrested in this country for carrying a trowel.
Yeah.
A gardener. This was an incident in which a man was skating briefly on the road when there was no traffic, and then the police saw him, and then they arrested him, gave him a fine straight away. I think it was like 6 points on a license he doesn't yet possess.
You can get license points before you've got a license. There is a statute,
and he did
for that.
Yeah,
but my issue, or it's probably going to be explained in the video. What justification did the police have for giving him the points? There's got to be a fundamental reason.
You would hope so.
Driving without due care and consideration for other road users? Dangerous driving?
Let's play the video.
£100 fine for no insurance, and 6 penalty points on the UK driving licence that you don't have. And that would obviously, like, if you applied for a UK driving licence, you would start with 6 points on that driving licence. Okay? So, that's that part out of the way.
So if I apply for a UK driver license, this is going to affect, I'm going to have points even before getting the...
If you apply for it in the next 3 to 4 years, they will still give you a license.
Yes.
6 in the first 2 years is an automatic ban.
For a skateboard officer, I can't believe it. Really sorry if I did something wrong. Like, I didn't know that where my skateboard was.
Can you just hold that question?
We'll do all
If I
this.
go on to the next bit, and then we can get you on your way and get you to a meeting. Okay, so as we've told you, your vehicle's being seized today because it's on the road, it's being used without insurance, it's going to be seized. Okay.
But the thing is, skateboards, even motorized skateboards, don't require insurance.
No.
No.
Because it's not above a certain kilowatt threshold.
Hold on a minute. So to ride a push bike on the road, you have to have insurance?
No. So
then why a skateboard?
There's context missing from this video, and it's going to be the specific nature of what the crime that has been, or the law has been broken. Now, what they're going to probably try and argue that because it's got 4 wheels and is motorized, it's a motorized vehicle on the road and it hasn't got insurance, where you don't need to insure a skateboard, even if it is motorized, providing it hasn't got a power above a certain level, which is usually about anything that goes above 30 miles an hour. Generally, you have to have a license for. Now, you can get around that with mopeds and things like that, because you can have a learner plate and how you still need to have the learner license, but that's the tick in the box for it. Whereas a skateboard hasn't got that. It's not covered under UK legislation as a motorized vehicle. It's not even stipulated.
Doesn't it have to be?
You know how I know it? Because the image doesn't come up on the back of your driving fucking license. Milk float, tractors, cars, lorries, motorbikes, HGVs. That's basically it.
Yeah.
There's no push bikes on there. There's no. I mean, the thing is, if they're trying to argue the toss over this skateboard, which is motorized, they have to take into consideration motorized push bikes as well. They're overreaching on this one.
Doesn't it need to be over 49cc to have a license and insurance? I'm sure that's how it works.
I'm having a look.
Skateboard that I've seen outside of some weird Mythbusters customized rig would ever breach 49cc at all.
Right. So what they've probably done with this one? Sorry, Tony. Sorry, Tony. I just interrupt you there. What they've probably done with this one, and we're just looking at the UK legislation. In the UK, electric skateboards do not require a license to own or use, but they are not allowed on public roads or pavements. So where the fuck are you supposed to use it? If you can't be on the pavement and you can't be on the fucking road, what are you going to do? Fly through the fucking air?
Yeah, you need a Back to the Future style skateboard.
Yeah, you need a hoverboard. Yeah, I was about to say.
So let's say you can't be in one of those two places. This is what they've pulled him over for, is because he's probably been on the road and they've pulled him up for it. They are classified as motor vehicles and therefore require registration, insurance, and a license to ride on public roads. But they still don't meet the standard required for these. You can legally use them on private land with permission. The fucking law is all over the place.
No, they actually didn't they ban them because of the kids?
No,
That's why they brought it in.
They didn't ban anything because of the kids. They banned them because of the safety hazards. Because they were so poorly made, the lithium-ion batteries would burst into flames.
I just want to highlight this from Lindsay as well, if I could.
Yeah, go for it. I know. Linz, you are 100%. It's sickening that they bully law-abiding citizens but turn a blind eye to psychopaths stabbing people. I would say what should be done with jackboots like this, but I might get banned. No, they should be fucking wood chippered. I'll say it for you, Linz. They should be. They certainly shouldn't be in the fucking job.
Sacrifice them to the wood chipper.
This is ridiculous. This is the horrible double standard that we've got to exist under in the UK.
Yeah.
You'll get arrested for riding a skateboard.
Yes. But if you're
we'll just let the scum of the world in.
Yeah, if you're a fucking upstanding Muslim minority who likes angrily cuddling young children, you're completely fine. You're completely fine. Don't worry about it, guys. That's
mate.
You're fucking in your religion. It's okay. Don't worry about the fact that the young girl that you've just cuddled a little bit too much with a struggle cuddle is now crying and traumatized for life. It's okay.
Come on, they're all doctors and engineers, Tombi. Every last one of them.
Pinnacles of fucking society.
Yeah.
They're fucking upstanding fucking citizens that we really need. Now, me being me, I just want to put them all into a fucking furnace and use them as fucking fuel But unfortunately, we wouldn't get enough fucking heat out of them because they're all fucking arseholes.
We'll go at the car pound. The only way you can get the car pound out of the car pound is if you turn up with a valid policy of motor insurance which allows the vehicle to be used on the road. Okay? Other than that, you cannot pick up the vehicle. The problem you're going to find is that a motor insurance company can't provide you with insurance to use something on the road that's illegal. These are illegal to be used on the road, so therefore no insurance company is going to cover you.
So I'm just going to lose my boards?
In effect, yes. But I can't actually say you're losing your board because you may miraculously be able to find a company that insures you. But
that's theft. That's theft.
Yes.
Essentially, theft, yes.
They're not allowed to. Then the thing is that what they're saying is, this machine that you're riding, you need insurance for, but you can't get insurance, and therefore we're taking it away from you. No, that is stealing, my friend. You can't accuse someone of doing something that's not fucking illegal. That has no fucking weight. There's going to be no fucking prison time associated with this. You can't even find a motherfucker. This is fucking bullshit.
I think we need to reach out to I Find Retards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. This is
so absurd.
Massive fucking overreach by the UK government, giving policies down to police that are so woolly. I mean, in one hand, you're saying that you don't require to have insurance. On the other hand, you're now saying you are, but you're not allowed to have them. The actual vehicle itself isn't illegal. It's not fucking illegal at all. Fucking horseshit. Like state of California charging him $1,000 for impound fees to recover his stolen vehicle. Yeah, why are you having to pay recovery fees for your vehicle that was stolen? Unless you left the keys in it, which I very much doubt. I don't think it was your fault the car was stolen, so why the fuck should you be paying any form of holding fee because the police picked it up?
Yes, it's possible in the UK to steal your own property.
Yeah.
So if you have a vehicle that's at an impound lot of some description, and you just forcibly take your own property away from that place without sufficient authorization, that's then regarded as theft, even if it was your property that was stolen.
Yeah. Yep. You can't recover your own stuff unless given authority to recover your own stuff. It's fucking ludicrous. This country's fucking full of dickheads.
We're fucking cooked, man.
Do you know what? I've had enough of this fucking bullshit. I've had enough of the fucking politics. It's that time of the fucking evening, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's that time of the evening where we start moving on to the memes. On to the memes.
Let's go.
Me as a kid showing my family a drawing. What is this garbage, the parents say. Grandpa, who remembers what the last rejected painter did. How you doing, Sevi? Good to see you.
Had to sing along. That's like my
Hey, Sevi.
You've got to in this day and age. Who's on Moonskull? It's Daramove. Daramove's coming on to Moonskull later, isn't he, Sevi?
Yeah.
It's good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Thank you very much indeed.
Good to see
Hello. What the fuck? I was wondering what that was then. Right.
It's like an armpit or a butt.
It does look like an armpit.
It is an armpit. Sweat after 1 hour and an awesome cosplay.
Mate,
maybe you shouldn't be wearing it for an hour.
Mate,
God,
that's
lady.
disgusting. I bet she has got the fucking box from hell. Smells like fucking...
So funny shit to that one, and I've told Jack when he put it in. So this is not even the original upload. This was because if you just undo the full screen and read the tag that the uploader put in, and it was like the post even got community noted because like this dickhead, like the caption how much per liter, but if you scroll down it got community noted. And because again this is not the original uploader.
Yeah.
Because I followed the original uploader, so I would know. Because, again, the question that was asked like 9 billion times, specifically during summer, is how hot it gets on a convention. Specifically, how hot does it get under cosplay? And that was the response of being like, this is approximately 1 hour into the convention.
Yeah. Sweaty hot.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
So this gets absurd.
Putting on the suit, I feel her pain.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It really seals in the flavour.
Really seals in the flavor.
Ooh. Tasty.
Everybody's drinking the amaranth bathwater in the responses. But
Mate, that's a lot of fucking fluid, though, isn't it?
It's a lot.
Very podge.
Yeah. And here's the other thing you should consider here. This is approximately only like 1, maybe 1.5 hours of that day on the convention. Conventions go longer for 1.5 hours, and it's like roundabout like what? The average convention goes 3 days.
Yeah.
So this is why certain people only visit like one convention a year.
Yeah, it's an ordeal.
It's like, okay, and now I'm done.
I pick a day to cosplay, and then the other 2 days I'm just fucking around. Like
Andy Matthews says Tombi wearing the fucking nuclear, biological, and chemical suit for a long time. Mate, was it ever? What about a woolly bear fucking suit?
I mean, have you seen some of the behind the scenes footage from when you had the really old Godzilla movies when the guys came out of the Godzilla suit?
Oh yeah.
They were not sweaty at all. What do you mean? They're only up to their kneecaps and they're all fucking sweating in that suit.
Yeah, literal buckets of it.
It's when they're coming out of these suits and they're just complete. You know when you've got your hands in so much water for so long, they just go that white color.
And they get all wrinkly. They get all wrinkly and shit.
Well, it's not just wrinkle, but you go past the wrinkles, so they're so saturated that the skin is literally just bursting and falling off. Mate, that's what these guys are like.
The definition of old people's skin.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Well.
Stupid points win prizes.
Now for something completely different.
No! And by the way,
tell me you got that, Marge.
And by the way, Uncle Martin, yes, absolutely yes.
Uncle Martin, this is why Godzilla was so angry. Yes.
He was.
Yeah, we did.
This is just a reminder that better.
We are old.
No, it's not just the fact that we're old. It's the fact that better days are now locked in a fucking museum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For entertainment purposes only.
When you're burying a dead body in the garden, remember, cover it in endangered native plants so that it's illegal to dig them up. Follow for more gardening tips.
That is a good tip. That tip is so good. I'm turning that into a Skeletor short. Oh my god, I gotta write that down. Oh man.
Because Skeletor is evil enough to do that shit.
Exactly. Where's my notepad?
I'm gonna put chat. I'm gonna put the link in chat for you and in private chat.
Thank you.
So you've got it. I've just pinged it to you in the background. Mate, it's so fucking true.
Till we meet again, Batman. And that sounded more like Gilbert Gottfried. I mean, come the fuck on.
It's the Joker. Come on, I'm fucking pressing a different one.
How many times have I told you that the Joker is not Gilbert Gottfried?
5 times more, please. Right, next. Fucking Jesus.
He can't park there.
Must be taking those elusive.
You can't park there.
Yes.
Yes. Every time. Every time.
It is. You've got to fucking do it. You've got to do it. Every time we see this shit. Fucking can't park there, mate. And then you get fucking arrested for it because you made the fucking driver anxious. No, fucking way. Holy shit, I thought that was me for a second then.
It might be.
It might.
In a couple of years.
Hey, out. No, you want to. Oh, wait.
Oh, yeah.
Well, somebody doesn't like the fact that he's driving a twisted metal boss, and it shows.
Yeah.
I was just thinking this is more like IRL Mad Max.
Mad Max. That's exactly.
That's just the post-apocalypse car. It's like zombie apocalypse gets real. You build that shit. Be like, yeah, fuck you, zombies.
So Yanni actually sent this across, not for the meme, but it was about the T-shirt. Now
the memes are good too.
I'm looking for this T-shirt, so if anyone finds a link to it, please let me know because this T-shirt is fucking amazing.
Why are all your friends veterans? Veterans don't ask questions, they just get things done. Wow, what does that mean? Like, if I gave you a problem, you would ask me if something legally could be done about it. Yeah, that seems like a good question to ask, to be honest with you. Veterans just ask if we are physically capable of accomplishing it. What? Oh, we're solving that problem. Doesn't matter. Nothing matters. No, why are you looking at me like that? Supplied with enough nicotine and caffeine, duct tape, and wild animals, veterans can solve any problem. They'll do whatever they need to do. It sounds like you have real world experience with this. One time we trained geese to attack people walking along a certain path based on the color of their rank.
Yes.
Why would you do that? Because that pathway took them right next to our shamming spot. And we don't need the seniors going to our shamming spot. We like to nap there. Be left alone. What is shamming? Oh, my sweet summer child. Come here. Let me teach you the ways.
This guy has it locked.
It's so true. It's so true.
And then he gets horribly debated.
Yep.
Because he didn't know.
In chat, I've got memes up at a minute. Oh yeah. No, I'm literally on that page right now.
Nice.
Life toaster bath. Yeah, I've got it.
That's a glorious shirt.
Mate, I want it. I want
to wear that shirt while listening to Worthless from the Brave Little Toaster on repeat.
Yes, that's what we want to do. Right, let's listen to this.
I want to know where the people are who did this.
We joined the military.
It's his fucking T-shirt. I want it.
There's another one you need.
There's another one.
There you go.
T-shirts. I need to.
How many witty and lame T-shirts is Tombi gonna buy today?
All of them.
You should see my wardrobe. It's just full of fucking nerdy T-shirts. I fucking hates it because there's something like 60 different fucking nerdy T-shirts.
Fucking hell.
I've got like 4 stacks of at least 20, 25 in each stack. It's no word of a lie. No word of a lie.
Mostly. Also, if you'd like to do the disarming face but add a little flair to it, you can add a noise. It's best if you do it while making eye contact, though. I also like to ask at work if somebody's clearly in a bad mood. I like to ask if their smiler's broken.
American Pride raccoon.
But you gotta do it right. You gotta be like, is your smiler broken? Is it brokey? It works on my children, and it also works on adults. Ask me how I know.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what.
Exactly. Right, next one. Let's go through it pretty quick. If they're too long, I'm going to just skip over some of them.
Lots of memes.
Yes. the best story out of all of them. This is fucking great.
13 women's national basketball teams are required to install safety nets to protect against dildo throwing incidents.
Yeah. So who has heard of this outside of me? Obviously.
I'm going to hedge a bet now. I'm going to start a Deadpool. $10 that drones are going to be flown in, dropping them over the game.
Okay, so I will give you one better. It's not going to be a drone, but they're going to find that, and on that specific spot on the ceiling, the net is not hanging high enough, and they literally going to fucking javelin toss that shit over there.
Damn right.
Guaranteed by the end, but like, depending on when the next games are, by Monday, a new one has landed on the court.
And fucking Phil still managed to comment on it. Yeah. God damn it, Phil.
Yeah,
Phil Collins.
Now, obviously, this image itself is completely fake.
Yes. Yes.
But they are looking at putting the netting in, but this image itself is fake.
Yeah, this image specifically, but the headline itself is correct.
Yeah.
Because the first one was just like, okay, but why? And then came the second one. And then the third one. And now we already have like different colors and we're keeping score on which color got thrown next. Like, it's ridiculous.
It's a whole thing.
You know what they were doing? They were playing snooker. So they'll throw a white ball. So a white dildo goes first to hit a red one, and then the color. Anyway.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, like,
gambler's response, challenge accepted. Yeah,
literally, because it's like, okay, so you have the very first one was a neon green one for some strange reason. Then you had four. Then you had four more neon green ones, and then came a fucking like a bluish purple one.
Oh yeah, the big black cock.
No, it's a purple one. So now the scoreboard currently is we have 5 green ones, we have 3 purple ones, and then somebody just chucked the black one in there.
Right. There's the sound.
From the aesthetic, the skins already look good. We don't need the animated effects where you have a dragon come and reload for you. Fucking gay-ass fairy bullshit. This ain't Skyrim, motherfucker. This is Counter-Strike. We are fucking terrorists up in this bitch. We are blowing up nuclear fucking facilities, bitch.
He said this, by the way. This isn't AI.
Motherfucker. Do you think we give a single fuck about Riot Games? Fucking Chinese cucks that ship games with spyware. Yeah, I'm good on all that. We are not fucking video game developers, and it's funny because when we do make games like Half-Life Alyx or Counter-Strike 2, it's just to fuck with the industry. We made the Valve Index just to shove a cock down Zuckerberg's throat, and we made the Steam Deck because every other company let Nintendo dominate the mobile space for too fucking long. So we just said fuck it and made the ultimate Nintendo piracy device. I personally have clocked in 100 hours on Mario Sunshine on my own Steam Deck, and I've never bought the game.
I agree, Adam Gray. The guy kind of looks like the cockroaches from Terraformers, not gonna lie.
Irrespective, it's a fucking funny clip of Gabe being based as fuck.
Yep.
Right.
Carla. Yeah? Oh, not this filter again. Everybody on TikTok thinks this is my real face.
Oh, what the?
Oh my god. Crypto had babies. Oh no.
It's the fact that the baby's actually crying because the man just spat fucking water over his head. This fucking baby's screaming.
You don't like it? No, I don't like it.
What?
I don't like it, Mama. I don't like it.
You don't like it?
Fucking ugly kid.
Oh, they got a Jason Voorhees filter. Nice. And a sloth.
They're just dying.
Yeah, I'd be pretty freaked out by that one if I was looking like, you know.
Mate.
Yeah.
If I ended up looking like the giant tortoise from the Neverending Story, I'd get freaked out too.
Yeah.
Yes. So read this one first. Read the notion first because it's important, and you will see why. No,
What?
if you upscale the image.
Okay, I can read it.
Yeah.
Do it on full screen. Do it on full screen.
Pirate ships when they fought each other.
A mouthful of fucking charcoal powder in their fucking gobs.
I have no idea what the fucking powder is, but it's literally like pirate ships when they fight each other, and then it's just fucking black dust cloud explosions, just gunpowder.
It's fucking amazing. Alright, let's do one more of these, and then we'll do a couple of AI.
Yeah. So I have submitted this one. This
guy is such a weak fucking source, but he's drinking Everclear.
No, just wait. This is great. Just
oh
wait.
God, you just want to die, don't you, man?
Everclear, taking a shot with no reaction.
Oh shit, he doesn't know, does he?
190 proof, 95 ABV.
Young man.
Yeah, it's ethanol. It's rubbing alcohol. It's
basically it's paint stripper.
You're
It's
confident.
isopropyl.
I applaud you,
okay?
for it, but you do realize that this shit is illegal in about 11 different states.
Cheers.
Wait for it.
There it is.
Yeah, we kind of saw that coming.
All right, you guys.
Round 2. I see you haven't learned from your first mistake.
I do have more knowledge this time.
No, you don't.
This was a drink it lukewarm.
Whoever told you that story was
Bullshit.
lying to you.
Also using
makes
water
it worse.
as a chaser.
That's not gonna
No.
help. That also
No.
isn't gonna help do anything except maybe help extinguish the fire. you're about to
Everclear
feel.
is a
Cheers.
mixer
Here we go.
only.
Yep.
I'm burning.
Yeah, you are, and that shit's gonna burn going in and coming out. I'm curious if during your research you realize that this stuff is highly flammable and it's basically rubbing alcohol, paint thinner, an industrial disinfectant, kills germs and your stomach. The equivalent of lighter fluid. When consumed straight up, shit-faced is an understatement. This stuff cleans your pipes going in both directions. Causes loss of eyesight, explosive diarrhea. Your liver has been relocated. Passed out in the woods, naked. Your ass is on fire. Also can lead to out-of-body experiences. This stuff takes the paint off your walls, so you can use it for paint thinner. Next time, talk to somebody older than you and ask some questions. We'll tell you the truth, because we've been there, done that, and, well, it's just poison. There's something wrong with these kids today.
Yeah.
100%, Grandma. 100%.
Easy.
When I was 22, I over the course of like an evening with heavy mixing, we're talking soda, simple syrup, that kind of shit. Went through a pint of it, and I was still so white girl wasted for the next 48 hours that I regretted every single minute of it.
Jesus.
That's the problem when you drink it like that. You do get white girl wasted. Right, we'll do 2 AIs, and then we'll call it there. So let's watch this one first. You see it? Oh, I can't make it any bigger. Fuck.
Today we're at a campsite in the UK, finding out why so many British people enjoy spending their holidays in a caravan.
What's your favourite thing about a caravan holiday?
Cunt.
It's nice and peaceful, and best of all, you don't have to deal with any bloody foreigners.
Why do you visit this same site every year?
Everyone is just so friendly here. Why don't you pop round for a visit later and we can show you what it's all about?
No thanks.
Are you excited for your holiday? Yes, my husband is just getting the caravan in position now and then we can relax for 2 weeks. Oh, for fuck's sake, Derek. Is getting rid of human waste the worst thing about caravanning?
No, I love it, to be honest. Breathing in the smell of a week's worth of shit and piss really makes me feel alive.
Are you getting everything set up okay?
Not really. 3 hours this useless bastard has been trying to put the awning up.
Yeah, 3 hours of you just sitting there doing fuck all like normal. What's the worst thing about caravanning? Probably the abuse
So
from other
accurate.
motorists. Just
Sorry,
because I'm
Tom.
driving 15 miles per hour, I don't think it
Lord
gives
of
them the right to
mercy.
beep at me and call me a stupid old wanker. Are you sleeping okay?
Not really. The noise from those flags are keeping...
Fucking, have you seen her t-shirt? Chat, it says, I've got a BBL, a badly battered labia.
me awake. I don't see the point. He's not a pirate on a ship, is he? He's an 80-year-old fat bloke in a caravan.
How's your holiday?
Not too bad, but that dog over there is doing my fucking head in. If I wanted to spend my week off with something that's aggressive, loud, covered in hair and constantly whining, I'd have brought my ex-wife.
Who's winning at Scrabble?
I've won the last 7 games in a row.
It's a bit unfair, though, considering I'm dyslexic. If we did the high jump, I'd probably beat her 7 times in a row, too.
What's happened here, then?
We both sat on the same side and the fucking thing flipped over. They really should stop making these things out of cardboard and make them safer for high-calorie people.
Why do you holiday in England?
Well, there's no other country that can make a decent full English breakfast or fish and chips like we can over here.
Yeah.
There's no Weatherspoons abroad either.
Is your caravan going to be okay, parked so close to the edge of the lake?
Yeah, don't worry about it, love. I've been doing this for 40 years. It's perfectly safe where it is.
Fucking what the?
Rick Cleary, you and I need to talk. I want the recipe to this rocket fuel.
Enjoying your holiday?
I would be if my husband didn't have the shits. It absolutely stinks in here. My eyes are watering and my nostrils are stinging. It's fucking disgusting. What's the benefit of a caravan compared to a hotel?
In my caravan, at least I know the weird stains on the mattress are mine, and I know for certain that no one's shit or pissed in the kettle.
Your neighbours have told me that your caravan was rocking last night. It's good to see you've still got it in your old age.
No, that was my wife having an epileptic fit.
Great weather for a barbecue?
Yeah, there's nothing better than a barbecue in the warm summer rain. The wife's going to be having sausage for dinner and an even bigger sausage for dessert too, if she's lucky.
You know, the really worrying thing is that if you were just to take that, like, 4 years ago, you could probably do it 3 years ago. Most people would believe that was real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is fucking scary how fucking good it is getting.
The audio is still off, but, you know, like the inflections of sarcasm and stuff. You know, but, yeah.
Right, last one, and then we'll go around the room.
Ah, classic. Now, I may or may not have been the designer for some of these clear the road, road rage solution prepositions, but be sure to see them at a causeway near you.
I much prefer the fucking caravan one, to be honest. So, ladies and gents,
we here at Stark Industries would like to remind you that safety is our biggest concern, which is the reason why we will threaten unsafe people by making them unsafe.
Exactly. Right, ladies and gents, that brings us towards the end of the evening. We're going to go around the room, see what everyone's doing, see what everyone's going to be up to next. And we're starting off with Destiny's Bears, a.k.a. the wife who must be obeyed. What you got coming up? Where are you going to be doing it?
All on Rumble.
Yep.
So, no more YouTube, just Rumble. And I'm playing Fortnite tomorrow night with Tombi and Lily Spud. 2 teas tomorrow and Saturday. Maybe some games on Monday.
Sounds
and
good.
Then back on here next Wednesday.
Sounds good. Well, Ickle, thank you very much indeed for coming on, or Destiny's Bears. Thank you for my cup of tea as well, Cough, which is all gone.
So's mine, and it's your turn.
Fuck. Hey! What you got? What you doing? Where you going to be?
Tomorrow I'm going to be doing some recording with the Full Aussie podcast folks. Then I'm going to be on Read and Roll again tomorrow night. Friday from 11 p.m. our time, I'll be on Rockefeller and his show. Then it's my usual rotation of the weekend, which would be me being on Samuel and the Infamous' channel at 4:30 in the morning. Then Beelzebub on Beelzebub at 7 a.m. Then I'll be back on the Full Aussie podcast a couple hours after that. Then we'll be back for an extra long session of Anime After Dark, because we got quite a lot to catch up on. Yeah. And then
Giggle.
yeah. Then I'll be back on Samuel's channel after that as well for Screaming Into the Void. And I think that'll be it for this week. And on Sunday, I might just die. So
just collapse in a bed and be like, bro, fuck you all, I need sleep.
Yeah. You are fucking rapidly approaching more hours streaming in a week than I do in a month. It's absolutely insane. And just remember to breathe, keep the fucking fluids in, and get a little bit of sleep every now and again. So before we go to Tony, let's go to Hanayama. What you got coming up? Where you gonna be?
Where I'm gonna be is pretty easy. Saturday, obviously here, Anime After Dark, the extra thick edition, because we got like what, 9 episodes? Easy. Because we got the 3 each, and you actually get to see your favorite character in all of anime currently in action because we got Sakamoto days.
Yep.
And outside of that, hating people on Twitter per the usual and retweeting like every stream known to man. And then next week, back here.
Happy days. Well, Hanayama, thank you as always. So, our special guest, Tony Stark, take us out on what you're going to be doing, where you're going to be, and what's coming up for you next.
Do you like variety entertainment? Do you like vocal impersonations, tickling the ivories, and more? Then please consider joining on our subscriber drive, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, our subscriber drive. We're trying to get 85 new subscribers in the course of the next 2 weeks. Impossible for somebody as itty-bitty as yours truly, but the rewards will heavily overrate the risks. Because, ladies and gentlemen, what we have coming up next week is if we hit each milestone on our subscriber drive, we will be able to have a Stark party. You think these panels are chaotic? Try 8-hour minimum streams every night from Monday to potentially Friday based on milestones if you subscribe now. And if you think we got one commercial, you don't understand how advertising works. Let's go ahead and play our parent commercial. That's right. 2 commercials for the price of 1, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and fire this one up as soon as this internet will allow me to load it. How much more improv can one improv comic do? I guess we'll find out until this is displayed. Thank you for tuning in to the Hump Day Chinwag, and we hope that you enjoy this commercial right after this one. Make it big, please.
Hi, this is Alf here, and I thought we were going to be talking about something important. Yeah, a commercial. That's right, a commercial.
Oh, that's right.
A commercial. Hi, this is Ginger Wolf.
Hi.
She's our resident Black Widow of the Stark of Iron channel, where you'll find parody, songwriting, voice acting, puppeteering, and a heck of a lot more. Maybe a little pole work, maybe a little fire eating.
Maybe.
Maybe, just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a wee bit.
Just like enough to add like a little spice to the pot.
A little spice to the pot. How do you like your chili? Do you like your chili hot?
I eat little peppers.
I like my chili so goddamn hot you can cook a hog's ass with a spoonful.
That's right, Miss New World 2023, every first Thursday of the month.
So,
and on the
check
Rebel
out the
side,
Stark of
you'll
Iron
get to
channel,
see potentially
where,
nothing but pasties.
Yeah. Snowed Up wanted a commercial of us. This is what you get.
Yeah.
We're totally cutting the last one.
Our links will be displayed on the screen shortly, and thank you. All professionalism aside, thank you for having me on, and I hope that I can entertain you all again on a semi-regular basis. Let's talk.
And that is the advert of the evening. Thank you very much indeed, as always, Tony, for joining us. And don't forget, ladies and gents, if you want to have Tony on your channel, just reach out to him over on the old Twitwat or on the various different sites that you'll find him on. But yes,
yeah, I do have a Rumble link as well that needs a lot of love. It was shown in the second commercial proviso, because Lord knows, I don't know how long YouTube is going to keep up with my chicanery. I guess we'll find out.
Just over, is it the same channel name over on Rumble?
It's the home of the Star Tower After Hours. The link was actually displayed in the link on the commercial. So all you guys have to do is, and this is a double incentive for you all to rewind, go to the end, and leave a comment while you're here, because that does help push the algorithm for our good friend Mr. The Real Tombi, who has been so gracious to allow me to do a demonstration of some of my most recent products, impersonations, animations, things of that sort. So, thank you.
It's been an absolute pleasure to have you on board. So, from me, what am I going to be up to? So, no Baldur's Gate this evening. So, into tomorrow, 2 teas in a pod with the Tam. Then some Fortnite onto Friday, Rumble exclusive gaming. You've got Tombi's 2 Penny Thoughts, where I talk to you guys for about an hour and a half before doing gaming for the rest of the evening. Saturday, we're back with some more 2Ts. Anime After Dark, we're on for a bloody long session on Anime After Dark. So come and watch. If you like anime, we've got Hyperbeam as our watch party. Enough room for 12 people to come and watch exactly the same program we've got. And until then, thank you very much indeed for everybody. For all of the attention, whether it's on Rumble side, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Kick, Rumble. We love you all. Thank you very much indeed. And until next time, you take care of yourselves. And we'll still see you on the next one. Bye now.
Bye.
I've just realised I did the outro. Shit. Right. Stand by, because we're still live. I need to find what I did with the fucking outro.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what a backstage would sound like.
Oh no, the backstage is way worse.
Right.
I'm sitting here stuffing my face with chocolate.
Honestly.
Nice.
Right, let's see if we can fucking do it better. Right, let's go to here.